This is Dolynny TV. There we go. You know, the 10-second or so pause before we get things underway because I got to make sure I get received onto YouTube. And here we are, ladies and gentlemen. Damn right. We're ready to go for a big time matchup this evening. Our final preseason tune-up before that roster trims down to 23 right away. And suddenly then we've got ourselves an Edmonton Oilers squad ready to start the game against Vancouver October 2nd. No, I don't even need to say October 2nd. Wednesday. Wednesday against the Vancouver Canucks. How sweet that sounds to me, my goodness, I can't even describe. It's been a long grind. It's been a long summer. It's now snowing. The Junior B season up in Cold Lake kicks off in about half-hour time. And that means, ladies and gentlemen, it is hockey season for our Edmonton Oilers. And Mr. Cody, it's sad to see Bertasov get released. I really don't share the attachment for him. I really didn't see where he fit in on this team really at all, considering some of the guys built in to do the exact same thing he was. But, of course, there is that chance that we get it wrong and he goes somewhere and lights it up. But by all indications, he's headed back to Russia this hour and will rejoin his Russian team or join a new one, whatever the situation may be across seas. Sometime probably 2 days from now, realistically probably September 30th. Hockey Time, Scrambled Eggs, you betcha. What channel is this? It is on EdmontonOilers.com, Noah. That's where I'm watching. I don't know if it's on their Facebook this evening. I was not able to see if it's on their Facebook, so unfortunately I don't have that link quite yet. I will try and find it right now, but it doesn't look like there's really anything going on. It looks like they're going to hone it right onto EdmontonOilers.com this evening, which means we'll probably see a lot more people in the chat tonight. You can check NHL Streams Reddit. I leave that one for you guys to go, but it is what it is. And let's go, Michael. All of the RFAs are signed now. We can stop talking about this. Michael, Julius Honka of the Dallas Stars is yet to sign. So one more to go, but don't forget, yes, Puljujärvi ain't signed either. Now, is it not on Sportsnet? No, it's not. It's a preseason game, no coverage on the major networks. It's on EdmontonOilers.com this evening. And then welcome in. I can send you this link. This is what I'm watching on. You guys can watch right here. I'll give you this link. Of course, remember, it's a little bit slower, so I'm probably going to be delayed unless somebody can find me a link that's faster, but I want it either on Facebook or EdmontonOilers.com this evening. Rexel, welcome in. Let's get this dub. I don't know if we're going to get a dub tonight because, ladies and gentlemen, let me get to the lineup for this one. Right there is your starting lineup for the Edmonton Oilers this evening with Nygaard, Draisaitl, Chiasson on the top line. So this is Nygaard's chance to prove if he's going to slot in somewhere, maybe indeed it is the top six alongside Draisaitl. Guys, that could very well be your second line opening night, October 2nd against the Vancouver Canucks. Thomas Jurko, Haas, and Gagner. This is a weird look line. Jurko's battling for a spot. I mean, he could be top line, he could be second line, he could be third. He's a guy anywhere up and down this lineup, and that's the weird part. That Ty Rattie situation from last year, this is the situation all over again. Jurko brings different skill sets, sure, but you have to look, compare, and it really holds up true. Granlund, Cave, Kassian is your third line. So it's flipped roles. I don't know if this is going to stay true, but it's flipped roles with Kara, Sheehan, and Archibald, who will be the fourth line this evening. So Cave's auditioning really to own in on either the fourth line center role or that 13th, 14th forward situation. Darnell Nurse, Adam Larsson, the top pair. This is the interesting part here. Legason and Bear are slotted in as the second pairing. Then you've got Manning and Benning with Koskinen going the distance this evening against the Calgary Flames. And Connor, like I said with Bertasov, it is what it is. Let me get this. Will Laine hold out for the season? Matt, Laine has signed. He has signed. And Bryson, I've put the link in the chat. Here we go. We'll put it in here. And bang, right there you go. The chat, that link, I believe, is only good in the Northwest Territories, Alberta, and Saskatchewan. So I'm hoping you're in that viewing area, Bryson. If not, I do apologize. Connor also signed. Yes, he did, Connor. As he signed for seven something, I don't know. But 7 years is what I know. And I mean, the Calgary Flames are coming out here looking absolutely slow. They are not hitting the ice with any momentum. My goodness. Okay, that's how you're going to come out at home. Jeez, that's rough. But Mara, we're hoping for a win tonight as well. Harlan, what's going on, my friend? As we're hoping for a big one tonight. And Marner deal is a joke, Matt. Well, all these RFA deals, if you look at how they're structured, most of them realistically are a joke. The teams tried to protect themselves. All they did is cap hit kind of protection, not nothing to do with actual reality. When those deals expire, that's the problem. So you think it's screwed now. Just wait until a lot of these guys' deals expire and see how much screwier it gets. It's not much. Just watching my Flames. Harlan, oh my goodness. It's been a while, hasn't it? Since we've had you in here for a Flame stream. But we'll get it going. Matthew Tkachuk starting for the Calgary Flames tonight. Alongside Michael Frolik, a guy who's probably going to lose a job here for the Calgary Flames this year. And I am good as we get going tonight. Andrew McDonald's on the blue line. Ooh, my goodness. They're really throwing them out there to try and figure out what they have, eh? And then Rasmus Anderson as well. Tim, welcome in. As here we go, ladies and gentlemen. It's Cam. Oh, it's Dave Riddick. Why did I think Cam Talbot's 33 for Calgary? We should know better. Calgary's PA announcer is so bad. He's all right. You know what? In the rink, it has a little bit better of an effect, but on the stream, it definitely doesn't do it justice. And yeah, I missed last game. So essentially what happened last game was I was busy working, had an OT call to the shop, and then got home about halfway through, and I was like, you know what? I just don't need to watch any of it. And then suddenly I checked my phone, and Bear went and scored 2 goals, and I'm like, really? I could not believe I missed that. So it is what it is. So we've got the lineup. You guys have that on your screen. You're done watching and looking at that. Let's get this underway. 7 o'clock, one anthem to be sung this evening, and we get ourselves underway right away. The Canadian flag rolls out for action tonight. Connor signed for 7 years, which is a good contract for the team. $7 million for him is not a bad price tag. No, it's not, Chewy. But again, puts them in a bad territory when that deal expires, because if things hold true and he's taken that much of a discount over 7 years, look out what he'll be demanding next. And yeah, Yurko, like I said, I didn't watch the game, but you just have to look at the headlines to know what this guy's about to do. So scary times. And we've got ourselves halfway through the Canadian anthem, the flags everywhere. It's Saturday night, a 7 o'clock start. It's our last 7 o'clock start on a Saturday night in a long while for our Edmonton Oilers, let me tell you that. We'll be starting at 8 o'clock most nights now once October rolls around. Not like what Laine will be demanding in 2 years. Well, Chewy, thing is, with Laine, if he couldn't demand it now, he ain't ever going to be able to demand it. I don't care. He's got way too many things detrimental to his game at this point that I just don't see him being able to turn it around and really go out there and demand more after how the stunts and the stuff he pulled in this one. I don't see it. But I mean, he goes and scores 50 back-to-back years. Well, suddenly you get paid. That is the way the league works. So there we go. The anthem wraps up and we are good to go. Start is on the 2nd or 3rd. On the 2nd. We start Wednesday, October 2nd. So that leaves me today, the 29th, the 30th, and the 1st to get things done, and then we get going. And with our lack of depth, center depth, wishing we had Kadri. Matt, we have Draisaitl, McDavid, and Nuge down the middle. You can't tell me that's a lack of depth. There is no lack of depth there. And Sheehan on the 4th line, we're fine. Last preseason game this evening, it's the Flames. Oh, and Lucic is in the lineup. Oh, yeah. All right. Darnell Nurse, take a crack. And that's new. Yeah, it looks like that's what they're going to roll out to start the season, Matt. And I like Sheehan. I really think him with Jujhar Khaira and Josh Archibald form a formidable line, but I don't know if the Oilers are going to be able to use that as a combination effectively this year. And I think Rantanen's contract is also good, a little heavy-weighted now, but I do believe that Connor and Rantanen are worth their contracts. They are. But it's a tough toss-up as the Oilers win the face-off. A clean win for Leon Draisaitl. We're underway and rolling tonight. As down the ice, there's Jujhar Khaira going to work, and that's what I like to see out of this line. Archibald and them, I like to see them getting going with that forecheck pressure along the boards, carry it behind the net, do what they got to do, and try and force the play as much to the net as they can. And that's what they were good at the other night there. You remember Archibald scored a goal off of Sheehan's face, and that you don't score goals like that unless you go hard nosed to the net. So straight up, it was good to see. Now we got to hope the Oilers can kind of do a similar thing tonight, except for a lot more effectively, as they're going to chip that in. Archibald's going to get it deep on David Riddick. And guys, we are through almost the first minute of the game. Let me know what time's on your clock, so maybe we can sync up here, because I'm really sketched out by this. And down around, there's going to be the first shot of the game. Mikko Koskinen in position. It deflects, and we are good to go. Koskinen survives, I believe, the first shot of the game. Thank goodness. Darnell Nurse out there protecting the blue line for us. And what do you think the score will be tonight? I'm thinking the Oilers end up losing this one 4-3. I always try to predict a win, but I'm going to go with a loss tonight, and we're going to hopefully skate away with a win because I'm predicting a loss. That's kind of my theory here. As we'll get going, as Nygaard and Chiasson's line is out there and they can't get things going. Calgary's feed sucks. Yeah, I don't know what the heck Calgary's feed's all about, but it is not a good feed. The link worked for me. I'm in Indiana. Oh, there you go, scrambled eggs. That's awesome. That's good to hear. And Michael, let's win this one. We're hoping 7-11 on yourself. No, not time of day, Michael. Time on the clock in the Oilers game. That's what I was referring to. As here we go down the ice. That's going to be Gaetan Haas. Ooh, we're going to cut to the middle. There's a good chance. And Thomas Jurko cutting to the net, getting the job done. That looks solid. That's what we want to do. You want to go into the net and you want to shoot on net as fast and as much as possible in this first period. That didn't really make sense, trying to read the comments as well while watching the game. Not on TV. No, I know it's not. You got to go to the website. If it's working in Indiana in the US, you might want to check this link. Switch teams in Battle of Alberta. Yeah, a lot of people have, and you got to think about all the guys that auditioned for the Flames team this year as well. Magic, welcome in as the Oilers shoot this one in, and they're going to go off for a line change defensively, I guess. But there's a good shot, misses wide of the net, but that's picked up by Ethan Bear, who's my man to watch tonight. I think this is his job to lose on that top pair with Clefbaum, and that's going to be a good shoot. And geez, Ethan Bear does the little things right, and he was talking about that with the Oilers reporters, talking about doing the little things right because he watched Andre Sekera do it, and that's exactly damn right. Marcus Granlund gets a beautiful shot because Ethan Bear threw it deep. He threw it deep, and that's what you want to see. And Reader signed with Calgary today. I'm waiting for the official details on that contract. I wasn't able to find them before coming live. I would have liked to tell you. I think it's $700,000, a two-way deal if I'm not mistaken, but I don't want to be quoted on that and be wrong again and have Bear than Benning. Well, that's kind of what it's coming down to at this point, isn't it? That's the crazy part. Best of luck this year. Well, it's going to be a tough battle of Alberta. I think we play 5 times. 5 times craziness. As it's finally our turn. $700K two-way. So I was right, but definitely wanted to double check that. And real deal, I'm doing all right tonight as the Oilers are kind of stymieing up the Flames to begin this one. An icing call here. And we get rolling in the live stream, guys. Ooh, baby, it's going to be a good one, I think. As right off the top, the Oilers got a couple good chances. Marcus Granlund a shot on goal. Thomas Jurko a shot on goal. And let me see if I can find... Where's that shot goal? 2-0. Okay, there we go. That's what I'm looking for. 2-0 for the Oilers so far in the shot column. And I think the Calgary Flames are about to rip one right here. Oh, blocked. All right, good go. And let's see who's going to score first. I'd really like to see Joakim Nygaard or Thomas Jurko score one. Of course, I wouldn't be offended if Ethan Bear went out there and scored us another one because, guys, I like his shot from the point. Don't get me wrong. The live stream on the left and the stream on the right. Perfect. That's the way I like it. It's going to be a long stream tonight. I'm hoping to go the distance, but we'll find out. Back's hurting from work. It was a hard day slinging the sheet metal. Don't usually sling houses myself, but we got it done. Yeah, so we're going to win. Lucic will drag him down. I'd like to see Darnell Nurse Tilly up Milan Lucic tonight. That'd be all right. Joakim Nygaard's been good. We've seen great flashes out of him. He did score a goal, a good rebound goal off Darnell Nair's shot, so we're hoping for it as the Oilers kind of have that send out. But, ooh, that was a bad play. That's a good save, and that's a glove save from Mikko Koskinen. Now we got some pushing in front. Of course, Matthew Tkachuk's in there, because why wouldn't he be? He's just got to be signed a $7 million deal to do this. Got to be there. What a pest. What a pest. I don't like the guy, but that's just the way it works. And what do you do for work? I sling sheet metal. HVAC supplier. And Reader gonna score today? Hopefully not. That would really suck. Doesn't score all the time for us, and then goes and scores preseason against us. Yeah, that would. As didn't see lineup. No McDavid. No McDavid tonight. We sat him out. He didn't sit out. The Oilers sat McDavid out of this one, so a little bit of caution, a little bit storyline there, because remember, McDavid was injured in Calgary last year, and there's the 2-on-1, and what a chance for Nygaard. It didn't get through, but he was able to spin around, and that's a heads-up play to get it going. That was good play, 100%. And now Joakim Nygaard looking good. We're going to try and get a zone entry here, but the Calgary Flames kind of standing us up at the blue line too. So 14:45 to go in this first period, and the Flames kind of doing what they do best. With Lucic, why not be cautious? Well, and that's fair enough, right? You don't want Lucic going out there and greasing and endearing to his teammates, but I mean, you look at how Lucic played against the LA Kings for the years he was in Edmonton. I really wouldn't expect it. Let's see. Corey Perry will be out for 2 more weeks. Stars coach Jim Montgomery says. And look at that chance by Nygaard. This was beautiful to spin, and didn't get it on net, but a good chance and a good thing to go. And the brick. Oh, real deal. You're still on the Lucic thing. We got to go 14:32 to go here in this first period. Offensive zone to the left of the goalie is the face-off. The Oilers are going to get in there, but they get burnt on the team face-off. It's rough. Still has Puljujärvi's rights until he's 27. Well, we'll have his rights and probably end up dealing him. Ooh, here we go. What do we got going on here? Legason mixing it up with Mangiapane. Okay. All right. We'll take it. All right. A little bit of Battle Alberta happening along the boards. That's what I love to see in Calgary. Let me tell you, as an Oilers fan, when they start getting greasy along the boards, there is nothing better. The temperature of the building just whoof up, and holy crap, there we go. Hopefully Pula does well so as we can get a good return. No matter how well he does, I don't think we're ever going to get a good return. And no delay tonight with your stream. So everything is factoring through the EdmontonOilers.com website. That's good. I'm rocking, we're rolling, and we're fighting our way on to the next 14 minutes and 22 seconds of the first period tonight. And someone drop him with Lucic. I honestly thought maybe for a second Legason might. That could have been sketchy, but what'd it be? It's like an eagle with a brick tied to its foot. Well, hopefully he hasn't lost too much weight this year and all of a sudden found some foot speed, because that would be scary for us. Oilers have missed 2 great scoring chances, but if the Flames today's caliber, I have high hopes for the Oilers making the playoffs. Well, I have high hopes the Oilers can do it too. Do I have expectations? Not really. You're gonna head out, Harlan. Sounds like a plan. Thanks for tuning in, Harlan from Calgary, tuning in, giving us the details on the Flames tonight. Send the link for the better stream. The better stream is here. This is the better stream. This is the stream you want. Honestly, I hope Lucic does well in Calgary. I'd like to see him do okay, but not against us. Not against us. And right there, a face-off at center ice. So we're playing even strength after that little scrum along the boards, and here we go. Flames on the zone entry. Jankowski out there. How about old Mac? And yeah, Mac T got fired in Russia, so good on him. That's what happens when you actually go out in the real world, I guess. As down the ice, Rasmus Andersson has it near the Flames blue line. They're trying to form an attack. I really don't know. This camera's not following the puck well. Not well at all. And if he changes his mind, should we take back Puljujärvi? I don't think so. Not this year, at least. Not this year at all, because you don't want to risk what you've got now. Cheering for Blame It On Toby with Flames net boy now. Well, let me tell you, Blame It On Toby is going to follow around the Flames, but they've got an option. They send him down to the minors. And game myself. All right. All right, try. So here we go. Down and around. And Chase on there. 13-16 to go. We gotta hope the Oilers can kind of get this going. They skidded Bursaw. Yeah, they got rid of him. I don't want Yes back. He's a quitter. See, that's kind of my sentiment here. As don't want that back on the team. As oh man, guys, we just can't get zone entries clean today. Can't get them clean. Heartbeat, I'd take Puljujärvi back. I wouldn't. You don't let somebody do that kind of style of negotiation tactics and just open them back up with welcoming hands. You just don't. I think wild card. Yeah, the wild card is kind of where the Oilers sit in. I think we're fourth in the Pacific, but the problem is that good enough for a playoff spot this year is my question. I really don't think it is. So that's going to be the challenge for the Oilers this year. Fourth in the division in the Pacific is good, but is it enough to get over the two teams in the Central that might steal a playoff spot? That's the question. And so now we're on the penalty kill because Adam Larsson goes out and interferes with his man. Kind of coincidental contact, but as Michael says, we're to the PK now, and it's going to be pretty rough. I don't like it. And Burdasov's papers were figured he got here in time. It would have been different. We might have missed out on a gem. I don't think so. I think Burdasov going back to Russia kind of gives you exactly what's going to end up happening with him. He's that one guy. He'll come over maybe once more and try it, but it just really isn't going to work for him. And here's a kid, look at the Duran-Tampa situation. Well, yeah, but look at how Duran's panned out in Montreal. Not much better than Tampa Bay, realistically, right? It's good he just does not understand English like Gusev does. Well, and it's not so much understanding English as much as being able to find a roster spot, right? You can go through interpreters all you want, but without a roster spot, it's tough to get going. And Larsson and Koskinen for team scapegoat this year. I think Koskinen is going to continue to be the team scapegoat, and I don't see why Larsson wouldn't either, because it is what it is. As I'm watching Battle of Alberta highlights right now, and this they're showing terrible Calgary goals, but the Flames goalies making saves are all right. No Duran for me. Yeah, no, hard pass. That's right there. Oh my goodness, they're just all about greasiness here. Like, they're just showing the wimpiest goals Calgary's ever scored against Edmonton. I don't understand. Don't you have better goals scored against Edmonton, or are our goaltenders actually that good when we face you? I don't know. Like, terrible. Oilers are going to surprise everyone and win the Pacific. Well, if we did that, that'd be something unreal, and I'd love to be along for that ride, let me tell you. As right now, they're just giving away jerseys, and that is what was stated by Tippett in the media about Burdasov and adapting to the NHL ice was another point. Well, yeah, but you can talk about that, but so what if he understood English? If the roster spot's not there, it doesn't work still, right? That's my point. And Yurko's goal the other night was pretty slick. Yurko, both his goals looked half all right, I must say. As here we go. 5 seconds into this penalty kill for the Oilers, we've got, looks like Archibald, and looks like Sheehan out there for us. And Johnny Gaudreau's on the ice for the Calgary Flames, so I think that's the hand you got to kind of watch away. And man, you know what? If the Oilers want to get greasy and attack Johnny Gaudreau a little bit, I think it's a good night to do it. Yes, you'll have to answer to Matthew Tkachuk, but you got Kaz in, you got Jujar, and you got Darnell Nurse in the lineup. I think we'll be just fine if we pick our spot, kind of deal. Just not able to communicate. You might have the talent, but again, talent doesn't automatically get you a roster spot. That's what I'm saying, Chewy, is it's hard to compete for a roster spot that's not there. And this should be a good test for the PK. Well, so far, 44 seconds killed off, and we haven't given up goals, so that's good news. And Koskinen's in net. That's why it's an even tougher test, because you got to make sure you don't screw that up. But, ladies and gentlemen, Milan Lucic just stepped onto the ice on the Calgary Flames power play, so we should breathe a sigh of relief, but we should also very mildly panic, because that probably means he's going to score against us. As you know, that's just the way things happen in Oilers land. Where is he on the power play? Right in front of the net, right where he never wanted to be on the Oilers power play, but right there he is, standing in front of Koskinen. Oh, no, now he's at the side of the net like an idiot again. That's the way it goes. And that's how Ethan Bear damn near clears the puck, gets it to the point. At least we're able to clear it. And there we go, 48 seconds to go. Right in front of the net, yeah, but as long as we keep the puck off him, we'll be fine. And there we go, to the front of the net. Nothing happening there. Lucic can't bury that. And Shirley wanted to tell me I don't even play hockey. Well, isn't that the truth? And there we go. We get it out. So Brandon Manning out there on the good old penalty kill, trying to earn a spot. I don't know why you'd want Brandon Manning killing penalties, but it's been effective, I guess. We've got 18 seconds to go on this penalty kill right now as it sits, and there through the middle, slick move. But the Oilers stripped the puck, and that, ladies and gentlemen, was a precise, clean penalty kill the right way you want it to go every single time, just like they drew it up. And that's a beautiful kill as Adam Larsson will skate off to the bench. The Edmonton Oilers will go back to even strength as Ace, welcome in. And let's get this going tonight as Sam Gagner is going to lose the puck. Where is it? It's, oh man, geez, I need a bigger screen on my computer. Maybe that's the problem here. As down and around it goes. Sam Gagner is going to get it. There's going to be a chance for Draisaitl, but he can't bury it. So it looks like Gagner, Yurko, and Draisaitl out there right now. That was a very good penalty kill, ladies and gentlemen. That was tactical, surgical, whatever you want to say. And it's Gaetan Haas out there now. He's going to go out there and try and make an impact for us tonight, hopefully. And it's nice to see the game tied to 0. Well, after that penalty kill, absolutely. Let's get this going. There's Ethan Bear walking the blue line. Man, Ethan Bear walks the blue line with such confidence. I hope he can do that in the NHL season, because if he gets burnt once, I don't want to see him all of a sudden lose that ability. That ability is unreal out of him. I love it 100%. Let's go down the ice. Sam Gagner is going to rope it in. That looks good. Good little dump in. And now we got to go down and around the boards and hope we can get something going here. Draisaitl up the boards. He's going to flick it down. Ooh, there we go. Good pass. Shot on net. Going to go up in front, but we can't get it. Larson's really struggling this preseason. Go figure. After I say he has to have the best preseason out of any Edmonton Oiler, what does he do? Puts up a dud. It's down. Come on now. Draisaitl is going to carry it in. And Draisaitl is going to flick that into Larsson. I don't know, that got lost, and the Flames turn it over because I got to study. All good, Amir. All good. Gaudreau's going to pick up the puck in center ice. And now the Oilers are going to try and turn this puck back. Pepe, welcome in. There's 8:42 to go, but does Bear have a contract? Yeah, Bear's had a contract for several years now. So we don't have to worry about him being gone anywhere. He will start in the NHL. That is my bold opinion. That is what I am going to convince myself as fact. Already watching the first 11 minutes tonight, he will start in the NHL this night. And it's not that Bear's over Bouchard in terms of skill, talent. It's just experience and readiness. That's all it is. Bear reminds me of the song Big Leagues. Well, he's about ready to get into the big league, that's for sure. And yeah, Pusha, welcome in. As Bear over Larsson, yes, that's a fair statement, 100%, from what we've seen in this preseason. Now, we obviously don't need to get too excited. It's just preseason, but at the end of the day, is what it is. We've liked what we've seen, and we'll continue to enjoy it because it looks good. And here we go. Need to trade Larsson. Well, we need to trade one defenseman, I think. I think we really need to go out there and trade someone. Whether it be Brandon Manning, whether it be Matt Benning, whether it be Chris Russell, whether it be Adam Larsson. Well, it depends, Ty, unless that leaves Adam Larsson as the odd man out, right? That's the question. Thanks, Real Deal. Try to play it straight up. As well, Bear won't be thrown into the fire, I don't think. Well, even if they do, I think he's ready for it. That's the best part about it, is he's actually one of our guys that would be ready for it. And would you trade Larsson for CC in the second or third? I don't, what's CC on? I think CC's on a $4 million deal. If you're trading Larsson, you're going out there and getting a prospect, a good forward prospect in return. I think that would be your deal there, with a draft pick, obviously, as well. As I fight myself here. As Journeyman Insulator, kind of like HVAC, some of the same layouts probably. Yeah, I see the insulators every single day pretty much, at least one of the houses. We deliver about 4 houses a day, so you're sure to see one of the trades somewhere along the way every time. Oilers will shoot that in and go for a line change. Mark Giordano out there, Shake and Bake Chicken, Dolynny TV, and Battle of Alberta. It's a good Saturday. I had turkey burgers. Turkey burgers were good with some gravy. It was all right. Industrial, yeah. See, we're residential. That's our thing. So that's our shtick. 6:40 to go here. This game just kind of going back and forth with a turnover each way, and now it's offside, and that is what it is. Alberta coal. Oh, you're an insulator is in oil field insulator. So like Teflon insulated blankets. Is that the kind of insulated blankets you're talking about? Because at one point in my life I built those. Does anyone have a link? Jibber jabber. Stay here a second. There you go. I've got you the link to tonight's stream. Let's go right there. 41 to go. And let's check things here. 6-3 the shots on goal for the Calgary Flames. So they've kind of come out and started dominating. 2-1 for the Flames in the hit department. So nothing really special there. The Oilers have won 7 of the 11 face-offs. That's good news for us. And then you've got 4 giveaways for the Flames, 2 giveaways for the Oilers, 6 takeaways for the Oilers, and 5 takeaways for the Flames. 4-1 the block shots in favor of the Calgary Flames. And the 50-50s already sitting at, well, 26-7-7-5. All right, guys, I just got one thing to check here. And then I gotta make sure we're good to go. Don't get talking too much, as there we go. As here we go, guys. Sorry, just double checking something for Buddy. Disappointing. Let's get this going. I'm just glad we don't have Talbot to let in the early goal. Well, that's kind of our whole shtick this year, right? We don't have Talbot letting in the first goal, so we should be better off. One would hope, but we'll find out as this season goes along, because I'm sure that's subject to change at some point. As what do we got going on? It's make some noise time. We gotta hope this Oilers team can get something going in the next 6:36 of this first period. They win the face-off, so make it 8-4 in the face-off dot for the Oilers this evening. Now Darnell Nurse is going to chase it back around and hopefully get something going here in neutral. Got Koskinen to let in those glove hand goals, so it should even out. You know what? I don't think Koskinen's glove hand is going to be as major of an issue as it was last year towards the end of the year, but we'll find out, I guess. As Toby Reeder just ran over Koskinen. Okay, that's more coincidental contact, but they're going to call him for goalie interference. We're getting ourselves a power play with at least 5 minutes to play here in this first period. That's huge for us, as the Oilers will try and make a play to get out of the zone, and down the ice will go. PP coming up. Yes, we're going to see what Draisaitl can do on the power play, as we're going to kind of own the ice here and try and set up a good attack. This is dangerous. I hate playing in our own end with an empty net. You just never know when an errant pass is going to go somewhere. Chiasson can't knock the puck down, and that means it's interference against the Calgary Flames. Yes, sirree. We're off and running tonight. So that's good for us. Talbot's last game, though, he played 2 periods of shutout hockey. If you're talking last game in the preseason, that means nothing, right? What it means, and I'm not to say Talbot didn't have good games as an Edmonton Oiler, it's just he had a lot more bad games than good games. 2 minutes for the Oilers on the power play now, and Draisaitl is going to start it off, and here we're going to go. Thank you, it works. No worries, jibber jabber. It is what it is. Glad you can watch the game alongside us tonight. As there's going to be a shot on goal, but it's going to be blocked, and now we're going to have to move it off the boards. Looks like Yurko's out there on the power play, so he's earning top line PP duties tonight. The Oilers keep it in. They're going to keep it in along the half wall. Down to Chiasson, but it's going to go out of play. And Travis Hamonick's going to skate away after a little bit of a penalty killing adventure. That'll mean TJ Brodie comes out for the Calgary Flames. 1:37 to go in this power play. Not really much, but we've had all zone time, so that's been huge. That's good to see. We like seeing zone time out of our Oilers on the power play. That's our one thing we love to see for sure. And now Draisaitl will chip it off the boards. Yurko down to Chiasson. Like I said in my game preview, I'm really looking forward to Chiasson working hard along the boards today to come up with pucks. I think that's what he can do best for us this year if he wants to, and I would really welcome banging in some goals in front of the net as well. So that's going to be handled in by Nurse. Nurse is going to walk the blue line. That was a nice little walk right there. Yurko's going to turn back. Nurse is going to fire it across to Leon Draisaitl. Leon. And you mute the game and listen here. All right, sounds good. And here we go, Draisaitl in, and look at that. That was a good deflection by Yurko, but couldn't bite it. And now we stay tied with another 57 seconds left on this power play. Oilers going to kind of control high slot, and now back to Nurse at the blue line. Almost gives that one away, but now he gives it away for sure. We're back the other way, but the Calgary Flames, dead tired, are going to go for a line change. That was TJ Brody. And, ooh, wow, Koskinen almost gave up a goal on that. Classic, of course, that would be the way she goes, shorthanded against TJ Brody's flip in. But we stay at 0-0, and now 4 minutes remain. Half a minute on this power play. We got to get a breakout here, and Gaetan Haas, I think, has got to go clutch up and get a power play goal. That's what I'm looking for right here. Is it'll go into the corner. The Oilers will control it. Gaetan Haas going to come out with it. It'll go around the board. Zach Kassian's not going to chase it down because his man chases it there. Push it back to the blue line to Larson across, and come on now. Bear's got it. Back to Larson. Larson let that go. Kassian's going to flip it. Middle of the... That was a bad play. Kassian should have wound and shot that. Without a doubt, there's no excuse not to shoot that on Kassian's part right there. But we're good. Bear gets a shot on net, and Kassian almost deflects it in off of Riddick, so that would have been all right if we could have gotten that one going. 3:25 to go in this first period. Guys, this has been a fast first period. Holy crap, it's already 7:36, and we're almost done the first period. Oh, man, oh, man. We're doing all right. Could be doing better. I'd like to be doing better. Get a little go as Ethan Bear, a good shot. Okay, so it didn't hit the net. Kassian didn't get the deflection. It was Giordano who got his stick in the way, and then again, Giordano getting his stick in the way on that one. So unfortunately, came up just short on that power play chance, but now the Oilers have to try and go get something out of the last 3 minutes and 13 seconds. Time flies while you're having fun. I'm hoping for the Oilers here, Jibber Jabber. You 100% know that. As Draisaitl can't get the puck there. Nobody can get the puck. It goes into the corner. Brandon Manning trips a man, but we're not going to take a penalty there, so that's a welcome sign. Colby Cave's line now out there. Cave will carry it in, flip it into the zone, and you got to hope that we can start doing something here. We've had a couple of good zone possessions. There's Matt Benning launching a shot, but again takes a hop off someone in front and goes behind the net. So it's tough to set up an attack when you just can't get that puck controlled off of the shot to the front of the net, if you know what I mean. As Draisaitl's going to shoot this one in front, and again, same thing, goes wide, goes off of somebody and into the net, or into the corner, not into the net, away from the net, and we got 2:24 to go with an icing call against the Calgary Flames. Now, I'd be interested to know what the shots are here in this one, as the shots are 7-3 for the Calgary Flames with 2:24 to go. So the Oilers have probably directed in the past 5 minutes about 10 pucks on net, and every single one has pretty much missed. Ace, that's right, hoping for a shot, but everything's just taking a weird hop off of somebody. Guy need to shoot the puck. Too much passing doesn't make a goal. Well, we're shooting the puck, but we're shooting it into deflections instead of on net, if you know what I mean. And that's really confusing me at this point. But Kara's going to step in and take that face off. Sheehan wins it for him. And that means we're going to try and bank home a goal. Can't get it done, so now Sheehan's going to go behind the net. Archibald's out there. This line scored a goal the other night that I was watching, so we need something to go here in favor of us in this last 2 minutes, because I'd like to walk into the intermission with a 1-0 lead, as I am just freezing to death, guys. My apologies. I am just dying in here. I don't know why I'm so cold tonight. I mean, it is snowing outside and it's below zero, but I shouldn't be dying like this. As Rasmus Andersson trying to carry that puck up. He will. And down to the ice, and where's that going? Adam Larson's going to pick it up. Okay, good to go. Blocking shots and deflecting them is part of good defensive play. Yes, but Chewy, we're talking about the Oilers shooting into deflections for shots on net. That's what I'm saying, is the Oilers are trying to deflect the net instead of get good shots on net just straight away from the shooter. And they missed a good opportunity. Well, that power play was a hell of an opportunity, let me tell you. And it's snowing where you live. Oh, man. Yeah, it's southern Alberta. We're getting a big snowfall this weekend. Big for September, I guess. Really not that big. And oof, good block or miss or whatever that was. It didn't go in the net. That's all that matters to me. Koskinen's held tough this game. And we're going to have what coming up? We're going to have... We're going to have a penalty coming up. How does OT work in preseason? I think, Michael, it's the exact same. So we don't have anything to know. We're going to have a high sticking call to the Edmonton Oilers. We'll go to the penalty kill for the final minute 7 of this. Well, Yeah, of this first period. That feels weird to say. I didn't think we'd already be almost done the first period, but here we are coming through. Big snowfall in southern Alberta and Montana expected. Yeah, southern Alberta towards the southern border is supposed to get lots of snowfall. Up here just north of Calgary, we're not supposed to get too much, but still, it's snowing and it's September, and that sucks. What a shot there. Oh man, Matthew Tkachuk scored a lot of goals down there with the London Knights, along with scoring that Memorial Cup winner, and then has gone on to score a lot of goals with Calgary Flames. Scored first goal October 18th, 2016. Keith Tkachuk played a lot. Brady Tkachuk plays for the Sens. And social media handle, you don't need to know that. Who's going to follow Matthew Tkachuk on my stream? And yeah, we just need to know that Kazian or Jujhar Khaira have to beat him up at some point this year to put him in his place. That's literally all you need to know. As here we go, guys. We're just about to get back underway for this first period that we've been waiting. We're good. What's up? What are you doing? Found out the coach's challenge changed the rules. Number one, if the challenge is wrong, it's now a delay a game call. Yes, it is. So that's the dangerous part for coaches now. And Ethan Bear's in the penalty box due to a high sticking call. So that's an interesting go. He high sticked Matthew Tkachuk. Kind of a weak call. Didn't really even get a reaction out of Matthew Tkachuk. They're going to call that a high stick. Wow. It's double minor now. Okay, I didn't know that part. Should have always been the case. Well, yeah. Now, Harvey the Hound. Why has he got his tongue hanging out so much tonight? That seems a bit more excessive. And yes, Kyle Connor signed for the Winnipeg Jets. Good for them. A heck of a deal. But it sets up that dangerous tactic. Now he's a UFA after that deal. So Winnipeg's got to hope they can do something here in the next few years. And without Dustin Byfuglien, I think they're in tough. As 51 seconds to go in this first period for our Edmonton Oilers on the penalty kill for the rest of it. As long as they don't give up a goal here, and then we should be going into this intermission tied 0-0. We don't have Nuge in the lineup tonight, so no shorties, I don't imagine. But showing the goals against the Oilers, and all I can think is they have 20%. That's exactly 20% of the cups we do. That's what we can sit back on. We can be proud of that. But we can't be proud of not getting a puck out of the zone here on this penalty kill. We finally do, just as I open my big fat gums. But now we go 17 seconds left in the first period. We got to hope that we can get this going. Good little deflection off the mask or something there by Koskinen to keep that one out. Awkward save, but it keeps it going. And 6 seconds to go. Shot by Giordano, misses the net, and we are going to escape this first period with a goal scored. Koskinen gets bowled over, and now Matthew Tkachuk's in for it. There's 3 officials in there, but they let him out too easily out of the grasp of their hands, and let me tell you, Darnell Nurse might just tune him in. But Josh Archibald in there as well. And there we go. That hound is baiting McTavish to rip his tongue out again. Well, McTavish, that's about the best thing he did besides the 05-06 season as an Edmonton Oilers head coach. Now, guys, that was an alright first period. You know what? For as bad of a lineup as we've got constructed tonight, I will take that first period 10 out of 10. Almost got to see a shot on net. Almost, Ace. Almost. So we'll play that ad there and we'll get this going, guys. That's an alright first period. Wish we directed more shots on net. That's the lineup. I don't need the lineup. I need the subscribe bar, and we need to get over to this because we need to get to the first period summary, ladies and gentlemen. End of the first period, you betcha. That was McTavish highlight indeed. Absolutely. That one will live forever. But what we need to know, after the first period, 8 shots on net for the Calgary Flames, 3 for the Edmonton Oilers. 5 hits for the Flames to the Oilers 2. So that is what it is. I mean, the Flames aren't really pushing us around that much. It's the first period. Can't read too much into it. The one place we are pushing around the Flames, as we have pushed a lot of teams around this preseason, save for 2 or 3 games, 12-5 in the face-off dot. So that's huge to see for the Oilers. Penalty minutes are what they are. Oilers on 2 kills. The Flames killed 1. Giveaways are 9-3 for the Flames. The Oilers doing a good job not giving away the puck. And the takeaways are 9-7 for the Oilers this evening. Block shots 6-3 for the Flames. So that's exactly where we get going with that. The penalties to Adam Larson, 2 minutes for interference. Tobias Reeder, 2 minutes for goalie interference. And Ethan Bear, 2 minutes for high sticking. Hard to win on 9 shots. Well, it's a solid number for the first period if you're trailing in the shot department, but the Oilers only have 3. My goodness, is what it is. And Jibber Jabber, thank you very much. Appreciate that. I hope you enjoy the Oilers content as we go along this season. It's going to be a long one, I'm hoping, but we'll find out right away, right? That's all we can do is stay tuned and find out as things go along the treacherous path that is an Edmonton Oilers season. Now, let's get this going here. I just need to check something right now. So we're right there, 3:31. Perfect. And how come you're still doing play-by-play when the first is over? Well, I'm not doing play-by-play. I think I'm just covering the stats sheet right now for it. 3x3x9, or 9. Brendan Parker interviewing. Is that Toby Reeder? I don't know who that is. I don't know which Flame that is. Oh, it is Toby Reeder. Look at me. I do know which Flame it is. Jeez, I'm good. Who taught me? Do you think the league should do a better job of explaining what's goalie interference and what's not? Well, if they could actually have an actual definition night to night, they would be able to do it, but they don't even know, so how can we know? And you do these for regular season as well. Yes, I don't know if I'll do as many as I have for the preseason, but as long as work's not too crazy, I should be doing as many as I can. No sound on, I need this feed to have audio. Oh, no sound for game on. Hold on, what? There you go, I'll give you the link again, Ace, hopefully. And let's see, we got 336 people have made their way through tonight's stream. Actually, only 291, so that's pretty crazy. We've already drawn in 291 Flames Oilers fans. Give me a mod for you. Right now, I think you guys know the mods watching. We'll be good. So what do we got? I just got to check in on that Cold Lake Ice game, see how they're doing this evening, as there should be a couple people watching, 4 people watching tonight's game. And what do we got? We've got 4-0. It's a 0-0 game between the Ice and the Tigers. So that's good to see. Good solid go. And got the game tonight, Jason. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. If you need the link, I'll give you the link again. And I don't know what you're talking about, but I can give you some kind of substance there. And sorry, I distracted myself. Had to make sure that Cold Lake Ice game is going on without a hitch, because ladies and gentlemen, by the time the third period rolls around and we're done, we'll hop over and go enjoy a Junior B matchup out of Cold Lake, Alberta this evening. If you're willing to hop over streams with me, we'll make sure to do that a little bit later on. So I'm going to try and open that up and get the link to that stream right now so as we can put that there. And bang, Lucic might have a career year and get 9 goals this year. Wouldn't that be something? So let me copy that link. Let me put that in right there, and bang. Okay, we should be good to go for a little bit later on. That's good. So Roughneck's got talent. Okay, sure. And the Calgary Flames still going on about 1 Stanley Cup way back when. Okay, sure. That makes sense. I mean, we still go on about 5 Stanley Cups way back when, but at least it's 5, not 1. And whew, guys, that first period went quick. I'm kind of stunned how quick that first period went. I don't know where my Saturday night's going, but it's going fast. That's kind of the scary part for me. As they're talking about getting the Calgary Flames tickets, I definitely got to get my tickets to the first one in January. I believe it is in Calgary this year. That's going to be a good game for sure. As the next Stampeders game, according to this show, is Friday, October 11th. We'll find out. Glory Day, exactly. Just lost 5-0 the Leafs here to watch the Oilers. David, sounds good. Wings lost 5-0 to the Leafs. That's a rough go. Thanks for the link to watch the game. No worries, Jules. No worries. I'm glad that it's working for as many of you guys as it is this evening. And who the heck is this guy? He looks kind of familiar. Let's go. Lucic should have been a rickshaw driver. Lucic should do something other than hockey at this point. I think it's time for him to hang him up. Oh, this is Brian McGrattan. Okay, I was going to say, I had to figure out who this guy on the TV is right now, and it's Brian McGrattan. That's a good scrapper right there. Unfortunately, his career cut short after an absolute vicious KO in the AHL, guys. If you haven't seen that video, go look it up. It is scary to watch. My goodness. Washington managed to keep them all out so far. I find myself holding my breath on every shot attempt. He even made a glove save tonight, William. That's the key. He made a glove save. And I just read that 9 goals comment on Lucic. And let's see. We want Lucic to score more goals so we don't have to send the Flames the pick. Is what it is. Does somebody literally have a sled out there? I don't know, man. My goodness, I think somebody's actually driving a skidoo down the road right now. Ladies and gentlemen, it's September 28th and somebody's driving a skidoo down the road in Alberta. Welcome to it. It is what it is. And let's go. Face-offs look good in the first period. Yes, they did, David. Face-offs look very good. Sounds like God dumped a bunch of snow and all. I haven't looked outside in an hour. I don't know what's happened out there. But if somebody's driving a skidoo, either they're a diehard or they're up to wreck their sled so they can buy a new one, or we got a foot of snow that I don't know about. One of the two. My goodness, something's going on out there, and I'm scared to look. Literally scared to look. Sheesh. Somebody's out there riding a sled. Wow. And Sam, you're in. Welcome in, Sam. It's Brian McGrattan still on my TV talking to Brendan Parker of Flames TV. It's cheaper than buying winter tires. Well, it is. Especially if you're just going around town. Small town like mine, we'll be fine. And Edmonton should start Smith every game, Connor. I don't know. I think Koskinen is going to be fine, especially with some competition in net. And what did I think of the first period, Jason? I think the first period went all right. You know what? Could have been a lot worse for the Oilers. Could have been a lot better. They could have actually gotten some shots on net, but they did it all right. And how much snow? I don't know, David. I honestly don't know. I haven't looked outside in a while. If they're sledding, obviously there's enough snow out there. And no, I'm in southern Alberta, Shry. And Smith Koskinen this season, absolutely. But I'm talking they should be able to push each other a lot. And I will, absolutely, Sam, I will. I will send you a picture received in hand. 2 feet of snow, I don't know. Obviously enough to ride a sled, like I said. And Smitty looked awful good in there. Well, he did. But that's not to say that Koskinen can't look awful good at points too. And I'm not surprised about the Oilers' face-off success. Well, that's what Tippett came in preaching, right? Team face-offs, and that's what's happened for sure. Jack, welcome in. And the team isn't the same without a Smitty on the team. Yeah, Smitty is Ryan Smith and Ryan Smith only. And Calgary didn't get too many either. It's a defensive game. They got a couple good ones, but, I mean, realistically, the definition of good in that first period is kind of skewed. And no snow here in Red Deer, as I just checked. Well, that's good to hear, Michael. And maybe Lucic can push Zamboni. That's all right. And thank you, ABC. That is a custom shirt I got done up in the summertime. Went down to the local custom shop, and they had a bunch of deals on. I scored a bunch of deals. I have winter jackets with the logo. I have t-shirts with the logo. I'm trying to think. I have a hat with the logo. I have a buddy that I gave a hat to. The Sam Squanches live in the southern Alberta. The Sam Squanches, Eddie, live in the Rocky Mountains all along Alberta. And is Red Deer nice? Well, I couldn't tell you. And Captain Canada, that is right, Mr. Ryan Smith. Let's see what we got going. Brian McGrattan going gracefully, dancing with the star. Battle of the Blades, what it's called, I guess. And let's see what we can do the rest of the way home tonight. And what am I trying to miss here? Everything still seems to be exactly lined up the way it is. 9 takeaways for the Oilers. Everything is exactly the way we left it. Unfortunately, unlike the Oilers stream, the Calgary Flames don't tell you how much time's left in the period. So, is what it is, guys. I'm pretty much just stalling at this point. That's the unfortunate part for sure. But we'll get back to hockey right away, I'm sure. Because it seems like Brian McGrattan's interview is wrapping up here. Brendan Parker loves to do the one-on-one for as long as he possibly can. Jason Smith was a heck of a captain for the Oilers, let me tell you. Let's see if Sammy pull it to the mechanic with his horn. Ah, absolutely. And I don't care about McGrattan's stupid figure skating. Well, apparently the Flames do quite a bit. McGrattan was kind of a Flames legend there for a lot of years. He was quite loved. That's Battle of the Blades. They've got a lot of guys. How many hockey players? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? And sucks we don't get another Oil Flame game until December 27th. Ah, that just means the end of the year is that much more important, right? We'll know, based on 5 games between the Oilers and the Flames, if they're close in the standing, who's finishing where. My twin brother's girlfriend went to school with Jason Smith. That's kind of crazy. Holy crap. Small town connections, right? And alright, we got the Sea of Red puck warning coming up, so that should be good. We should be fine now. As that should mean about 2 minutes till puck drop here on the second period, and then we'll be rocking, we'll be rolling. And oh my goodness, Harvey the Hound always getting smoked by the puck on the Jumbotron. And let's see what we got here. Just keep stalling for time. I'm really not used to having to stall this much. This feels like this is going on longer than it normally does. But what do we got going on here? The hashtag all connected with TELUS. That does us no good. I really am not a fan of Flames TV. And it's not that they do a terrible job. It's just the fact that they aren't doing it right. They don't have a timer in the intermission, that kind of thing, and it's tough, right? Shirley tried to... Oh, we've already talked about this, real deal. So I'm gonna get this going right now. As I'll go grab some more water, and I'll be right back, guys, and we'll get this stream underway for the second period. Be right back. Here we go. We are good to roll into another period of hockey. I don't have the mic, so let me grab that. As there we go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get the mic back up and going, and let's get on with this hockey game, shall we? As I'm sure we'd all like to at this point, as what we got going on. Oh, in Red Deer, okay. And we're still on intermission. My goodness, how are we still on intermission at this point? I really don't understand that, but I mean, I guess you have such a fast first period, you got to make up for it somehow. Driving Jimmy, welcome in. And what's Buddy talking about? Watching Oilers game, buddy. As there we go. Refilled the water, by the way. That feels good. Definitely always good to have a good cup of water to go watch a hockey game with. And where is it being streamed? Charger Studios. Hold on a second. I don't have the link. Gotta grab the link right now. Link, please. Hula Viking, no worries. There you go. The link is in the chat. Check the chat. You should be able to find the link if you're looking to watch tonight's game. I don't know if it's regional restrictions apply or not, but hopefully not, as I know some people from Indiana have been watching the game tonight as well. As the Flames are going to hit the ice, and here we finally friggin' go. We're ready to watch some hockey again. Got the link if you need. Thanks. No worries, Charger Studios. No worries. As Mark Giordano leads his men out to the ice, and now we're underway for a second period right away here in Calgary tonight. As Thomas Shirko's chance on net, that was a beautiful chance, just couldn't chuck it 5-hole. That would have been nice if he could have beaten David Riddick, but David Riddick was really in good position. Same thing with Marcus Granlund. Couldn't tuck it 5-hole, ended up off the pads. That one couldn't go, and just tough. But it is what it is. Matthew Tkachuk dumping there. That was a good shot, but Koskinen glove save on Travis Hamonic. There was a couple of great chances on both sides, but I mean, how many great chances are there in really only 12 shots on net? Nygaard's spinning backhand, if that would have gotten on net, that would have been dangerous, I think, for sure. My usual streaming channel, for some reason, said this game is not available. Shout out again. Much appreciated. Link and see the video. No worries, Jibber Jabber. It is what it is. I'm glad I can provide it to you. As now Matthew Tkachuk standing there ready to get this second period underway in the final preseason game for the Edmonton Oilers this year as the 2019-2020 season begins. As here we go, Darnell Nurse, Adam Larson, Leon Draisaitl out there. There's something going on here. Some kind of... What? I'm not sure what this is. No video of the game. Oh, okay. And MSG will stand alone as the oldest building in the league once the Isles and Flames get their new arenas. Well, the Isles are going back to the Coliseum this year for quite a few games, actually, which is kind of crazy. I mean, fans hate Barclays, and that's fair. That's fair. As let's go down for the second period. The puck is dropped, and we're off and running this evening. In the second period, the Flames attacking to the right now, and oh boy, we're in for a good one, I think, as the Flames are on the power play for the next 42 seconds to begin this period. That is a get a puck out, get a puck deep, and hopefully create a turnover on a forecheck or something, as Draisaitl is going to laze himself in there. That's a good little approach on the penalty kill. Kind of come in one stick on the hand, or one hand on the stick, and just kind of, ooh, puck shattered. Mark Giordano lucky to have Johnny Gaudreau right there. Scoreboard isn't up. Ladies and gentlemen, I am slacking. That's what happens when you go get yourself some water in the intermission, I guess. As we'll get that up. Bang on. 12 seconds to go. Still here, had to feed the cats. All good scrambled eggs as we're running, we're rolling. 7 seconds to go on this Flames power play. The Oilers have gone 2 for 2 on the penalty kill this evening. That's a good solid thing to go. Broke making a 10-foot pass. This one, well, yeah, I don't know what's going on there, but obviously somebody whacked it pretty good. It's back to Matt Benning. Up the boards, and he's going to flick it off. That could have worked. But the Flames kind of read that one, and now the Oilers have to regroup. Matt Benning to make the breakout pass. It's going to go down into center ice, turn over to the Calgary Flames. And Reeder's trying to make an impact. He's not going to be able to, I don't think. And now we can kind of turn this one back around again. And again down the ice, icing, and is what it is. So neither team can really get anything going here early on in this second period. 18:29 remains in the second period. And you got to hope we can start something at least in the next 5 minutes and get ourselves a goal, get some momentum going. Hopefully landslide this game. But you just never know, do you? It's Milan Lucic out there on the left wing for the Calgary Flames as Sheehan wins a face-off. Lucic wins it back to the point for the Flames, and where'd it go? It was loose, but Sheehan was able to gather it up. Just getting in, tight game. Also, thanks for the link. It's working even in TO. Brett, that is good to hear. Glad to hear you guys able to watch tonight's game, even though you may be somewhere in the world that isn't Alberta, Saskatchewan, or the Northwest Territories. Guess that's why they put it on their website only tonight, showing nothing is clicking except for defense. Well, right now, we'll be fine if the defense is clicking and we can get a little bit of offense, I think. As who's going to the box? Oh, there we go. Andrew McDonald's going to the box. That's something that happens regularly. We'll take that, a hooking call. Let's watch this here for a second. Josh Archibald, what the heck is Andrew McDonald doing right there? That's a dumb play. That's 100% dumb play. That should get you released from your PTO without a doubt. And there we go. Leon Draisaitl ready to line up for a second power play against Elias Lindholm. Draisaitl can't win that, but maybe we can win it now. As kind of an all-around scramble, good defense, good offense. Well, it's the beginning of a good offense. So hooking against Andrew McDonald, the man on a PTO in Calgary, is down around behind the net, back to the point. Gotta hope. Come on now. Down low. I don't know why you wouldn't have Ethan Bear out there on the top PP unit, but it is what it is at this point, I guess. Yurko can't get the puck clean. Now Draisaitl is going to get it down to Yurko. Yurko's going to walk across. Why are you trying to make that pass? Just shoot that puck. Why are you just not going? Oh, jeez. Gotta shoot the puck when you only have like 4 shots on net all game. And it's back to the point where we're passing it around. There's a shot, but can't get it going. And now we're going to try and stuff it short side, but couldn't get it going there either. Yurko backdoor. Oh my goodness. Draisaitl absolutely robbed. Oh my goodness. My goodness. That was an absolute robbery by David Rittich right there. Now, Oilers get it back to Yurko. Back to Nurse. Back across. Going to tee up Nurse here, aren't they? Or no, they're going to try and tee up Chiasson, who's covered in the slot. Flames can't get the puck out here and trying to be too fancy. They've gotten a couple good shots off because of it, but you got to definitely just start funneling some pucks to the net. Come on, you got to shoot that puck right there. Yeah, that's what you got to do, but of course it's a weak wrister into the slot instead of a slap shot. Found a team starting their seasons overseas like the Oil did last year, or would you prefer? Prefer the season starts here, right? As many games played in North America. You don't pay to have a team in your city not to play in your city. But Nygaard in. Way too fancy. Just keep playing. Well, we got 15 seconds to go in this power play. Nygaard's out there. It's going to go back to the point. It's going to be past Bear, but that's not on Bear. That's a bad pass by Adam Larsson. Bear's going to cut him off nicely. We're going to be able to pick up the puck with 2 seconds to go. And now Adam Larsson's going to turn this puck up ice. He's going to turn this puck over up ice. And I don't know what they're going to call. Looks like it. Uh-oh. Are they talking a delay penalty here? Possibly. As this one, a good chance by Draisaitl. Ooh, what a save by Rittich. Ladies and gentlemen, that was a heck of a save by David Rittich. Tomas Jurko across to Leon Draisaitl, who couldn't bury it. But thankfully, I guess for the Flames, they're not taking a penalty on a stupid play out of the box. But that was scary for them, I guess, for a few seconds. As now Larsson's still out there. I don't know why you wouldn't change up the defense before that face-off, but it is what it is. Visiting the 4 Sports, Wilner. I want to go to Rogers Centre. I want to go, obviously, to Scotiabank Arena for a Toronto Raptors game, Tampa Bay Lightning game. What the heck am I talking about? So that's baseball, that's basketball, and for football, I think Seattle would be a fantastic place to go for sure. There we go. The Oilers are going to start back the other way. That's Cave busting his butt down the ice. Good on him. But we can't get the puck, so turn back the other way and hope for a turnover again and start back the other way again a third time over. Yep, there's the turnover on the cross-seam slot. And now Cave comes back. Guys, this one's just been a headache to watch go north-south, and nothing going on net. That's been the problem. 15:04 to go in this second period. Back to Matt Benning, and again, well, there's Brandon Manning mishandling a puck. He's going to try and fight for it, but he's not going to come up with the puck at all. And maybe, hold on, puck's still fought. Sam Bennett's out there. Jujhar Khaira's going to come up with the puck, and he's going to battle himself across the blue line with it. That's quite crazy. Okay, good go. Sheehan turns it back. This third line at least winning a puck battle against the boards. Not much to write home about through the first 25 minutes of this hockey game, but at least we got something going, I guess. And down the ice again, David Rittich will come out of the net to play it, and up the boards, off the boards, seam pass, across the blue line. I could almost write you the play-by-play script for this one without even looking. Played in Rogers Centre before moving into Scotiabank Arena. Really, Willer? Interesting. Let's come on, Legason. There's going to be the shot. Not going to happen there. And this is going to be a turnover in center ice because Ethan Bear's there. This one's hard to get into. This really has not been a get into it game at all. And now, oh my goodness, somebody goes into Koskinen. Of course, it's Sam Bennett greasing it, and I think they're calling it fair play. Sam Bennett goes in. Oh yeah, Sam Bennett crashes into the post, actually. Aren't they the same thing? No, Rogers Centre is the baseball stadium in Toronto, and Scotiabank Arena is the hockey basketball facility. My goodness, Mikko Koskinen makes a good save, and now we get to watch the top 5 Calgary Flames, what? Plays of the preseason? Oh yeah, that was a good save. And what a go there. And let's see, this is that, oh yeah, this is in overtime. This is the Matthew Phillips winner as he just puts that up and over. Dylan Dubé with the delay and good little sauce pass up and over. What a chip shot goal there. That was a little bit of a pee off for me. I really teed off on that one, that's for sure. Then you've got this one right here. This against the Winnipeg Jets. Tip play by Sean Monahan in the preseason. I'd love to see the Roman Coliseum in my lifetime on an off note. Yeah, that wouldn't be bad. That'd be an alright go. I gotta try and loosen up my back here, guys. Tight from a day of work. Oh my goodness. Guy could use a nap. Guy could definitely use a nap. And what do we got going on here? Number 2? Not much. Guys, I'm damn near falling asleep here watching this game. My goodness, not a good go so far for the Oilers and Flames. But I guess it could be worse tonight. It could be worse. And let me just check that live stream again. There it is. Okay, so far so good. They're on intermission. And that's good. 8 people watching live. That's huge for us. Dolynny is like, well, I've had enough off days these past few days. I've taken a couple off because work was tough. So, you know what? Today was a good off day. Didn't leave the house till afternoon. Went and got myself some tea from Timmy's and life was good. As guys, we're just waiting for this one to resume. Gotta hope it does. What number 1 seed were you most surprised lost in the playoffs? Bolts or Flames? I think the Flames, honestly. I thought the Flames were going to do more, but as soon as Cale Makar entered the series, I knew it was game over for the Calgary Flames. You don't call up Cale Makar unless you know you're going to win that playoff series, and that's exactly what the Colorado Avalanche did. And they could have played McDavid and he gets injured, would be much worse. Yes. Yes, it could have been. Where's the... There it is. And gotta love the Timmies. That's absolutely, you do. Absolutely. They're talking about Draisaitl in my headpiece right now, so... So they're talking about Leon Draisaitl's plus... Oh. Oof. That one hurt. Okay, that's a rough go. You hate to see that one. I don't know what's going on. Toby Reeder scores against the Edmonton Oilers. You have got to be friggin' kidding me. You have got to be friggin' kidding me. My goodness. There's no way that just happened. On the breakout, Austin Czarnik to Mark Jankowski. Toby Reeder somehow shoots a puck and scores. My goodness. And that one looks... where'd that one go? 5-hole or... Hold on, let me get that on the shot. Oh, far side on Koskinen. My goodness. Blame Toby. Yeah, it's Toby's fault the Oilers lose this one. Literally tonight, if that's the case. And guys can get injured at any time, whether it's preseason or regular season. That they can. Wow. So Reeder continues his preseason for the Calgary Flames, absolutely lighting it up. And there's Yurko giving TJ Brody a shot. Okay, let's fight back a little bit. Another glove hand. That was, I think that's more positioning than glove hand though, Magic. That was a tough one for sure. And Cam Talbot's joking around on the bench. He's pretty happy to see Toby Reeder score against the Oilers. Yeah, that's positioning. You got to body that up. You got to absolutely body that up. And here we go. Down the ice, and my goodness. Sucks. It sucks to be down 1-0 already. 13:03 to go, and we have not done enough to have the lead, I guess. I guess that's what you could say for this Edmonton Oilers team this evening. I'm trying to be engaged in this one, but she's just a tough go. It's just really not a solid all-around game to get engaged into as an Oilers fan right now. And, I mean, as a Calgary Flames fan, not much either. As they're going to try and get something down the ice, and it's going to chip out to center ice. I got something going on with my hand, but my goodness. This one's slow, sleepy, and other than excellent defense, it's been a tough go being an Oilers fan tonight. In this one, almost halfway through, well, the last preseason game of the year. I mean, not a lot of the regulars are in the lineup. A lot of guys competing for jobs are, so it is what it is, and we'll hopefully see what we see. As there's Koskinen making a glove save. That's what you like to see. Body it up, stay in front of it, and we're good to go. And my goodness. Let's see, Matthew Tkachuk, good chip to Sean Monahan, but Sean Monahan can't get it going past Mikko Koskinen. That's huge for us. Look at that. That's how you body up a puck. A little bit too much daylight there, but you have to give it to him to be able to make the save in that situation, and that's exactly what Mikko Koskinen did after allowing a weakly positioned goal. But here we go. The Oilers in on the attack. Zach Kassian. Wow. Stopped by Riddick right there. My goodness, what a move by Zach Kassian. That was unreal. Both teams want the season to start. That's why we aren't really seeing a competitive game. That could be fair, Brett. That could absolutely be fair. But I think with jobs on the line, you got to be going as hard as you possibly can. And Zach Kassian just couldn't stuff it over the pad of David Riddick. Puck drops. This game resembles a fourth preseason NFL game. That's fair. But you got to believe that at some point, somebody who's competing for a job's got to go out there and steal something of the spotlight. But it hasn't happened yet, so I don't know if it'll happen at all with about another 32 minutes left of hockey to play in this game. We've got 11:57 to go in the second period, another full 20 to go in the third, and then that's it. That's all she wrote. And we'll be done for then. But here we go as we'll go down the ice. Leon Draisaitl trying to shore up the puck. Oh man, that was lazy. That was absolutely lazy. We know he's lazy sometimes, but that was really ugly. My goodness. Down and around, and up front, and now there's the shot. There we go. That's what we're talking about. Guys, I keep saying it, and I will keep preaching it. For Mikko Koskinen to be an effective goalie, all he has to do is body up the puck and make the save. Doesn't matter where the glove is, as long as you body it up and make the save. The Oilers are going to get a power play here, a hooking minor against Marcus Granlund, and right there it goes, and that's why Johnny Gaudreau had to turn around and spin that puck over to Sean Monahan. So the trip to the penalty box continues for the Oilers tonight, but Mikko Koskinen bodies up another puck. And we'll see what we can do the rest of the way home in this second period. Now that we'll be shorthanded leading into the second half of it as they'll go cross ice. He just needs better positioning. That's really, you know what? The way you make saves is positioning. All positioning in today's NHL. It's not so much about how things pan out elsewhere. As we'll go around the corner. And my goodness, what are you doing diving for that, Josh? I mean, it totally screwed him up, but that could really burn you, leaving three men low and one man way high. And there's Lucic trying to make it going. But again, Mikko Koskinen stands tall, bodies up the puck, makes a save, and we've got ourselves a goalie going. When the Cup 30 years ago, they also got lucky because they came close to losing to the Canucks in the first round. Well, you know what? Sometimes you need a little luck to go a little distance. Can we go 3 for 3 on the PK? That is the question we're asking ourselves right now, Michael. As, well, Milan Lucic trying to get himself a goal against the Oilers as well. That's pretty greasy that Toby Reeder scored one, let me tell you. That's a good save, and ooh. Alright, we're done with those. Oh my goodness, why am I so light? Whoa. Goodness, that is bad. Milan Lucic. Wow. Why he couldn't do that for us, I don't know. That's all he has to do to be successful, and he couldn't do it for us. Wow. That is quite something. Milan Lucic goes out there and scores another goal. And the irony, the pain, my goodness, that is rough. Blame Lucic. Yeah, now you can blame 2 ex-Oilers for this one. Holy cripes. there's another shot. Well, that one went wide and wide. They're getting that out in the preseason. That's for sure. At least they're getting it out in the preseason. Jules, I think you see my look as well. Just a total what the F is going on here. As we're going back and around, and neither one's been bad defense, bad goaltending other than positioning by Koskinen on the first one. Couldn't do it for us because he didn't have Oilers defense to stop him. Well, I'm sorry. That's all positioning by him, and I don't care who you're facing. That puck's going to come free once a game, and you got to bang it home. And, Michael, what happened? Milan Lucic and Tobias Rieder happened. And there we go. My goodness. Wow. Okay, so now Legason will shoot this puck and try and get it through a second time. Nothing going on there. And down into the ice and around that one will go. So we'll find out what we can do here as Ethan Bear goes to play that puck. Nice little break pass there to Legason. So Legason's kind of the man to blame for that puck turning over almost. But Bear stops up, and suddenly we got a 3-on-2 break with a man trailing back in. There's a shot. Okay, finally a shot on goal for you, Ace. As Legason's going to turn that one around. And, yeah, Legason. I really think Legason's going to lose a job here quite quickly in this game, the way it's going for him. As Giordano shoots that into the corner. Oilers looking for the puck. Nygaard's in there. You've got Draisaitl looking top. Come on, Draisaitl, get your stick going. You've now got Johnny Gaudreau bodied up, but that's not going to do us much good, although it does actually do us some good. Now Nygaard's trying to get that puck. Chiasson's going to go to the boards. It's out of his reach down the ice. Flames don't have it. Nobody has it. All we need is Talbot to play against us. Well, that's true. That would definitely solve a lot of things for us. Nurse is going to go back up and around. And come on now. Flames need to get this going down ice because this needs to be a huge second period finish for the Oilers if we want to stand a chance of being in this one the rest of the way home. Has no Michael Backlund on the bench for the Calgary Flames, so that's kind of a rough go for them if they just lost him. Talbot would get a shutout. I don't know. Right now David Riddick's pitching a shutout, so I'd hope the exact opposite would be true. Come on now, you got to get this going. They need to put Talbot in net. That's what we're saying, Jason. That's what we're saying. Somebody's got to get a shot on net here. That's our main problem. We don't have any shots on net. And out of the zone it comes again. Well, who knows? They may put out Talbot for the third period. They might. I don't know if that's the plan. It could be. It very well could be. Only halfway through. We can do it. Jibber jabber. We can. But this one's slow and sleepy. There's a shot from Matt Benning that goes a million miles into the stands. And my goodness, I don't know what he's doing teeing that one up. Good thought to at least tee it up, I guess. We can't blame him for trying. As it is what it is maybe I should tune in and check out how those Cold Lake Ice players are doing tonight. 8 people watching the live stream. As looks like they're on intermission. A little bit of a good crowd on hand tonight. Looks like lots of people in the bar. That's good to see. And let's go see what we've got ourselves. They're watching the Fail Army stuff right now. I really don't understand why Calgary does that, but it is what it is. And let's get back to this as they're on commercial break. So I'll throw you guys a commercial. If you see it, you're lucky. If you don't, well, is what it is. Sucks to suck, I guess. And we move on. As down there we go. And what do we got? We need to see some shots for sure. Well, if you want me to review the stats right now as they sit. The stats as they sit right now. Nygaard had a shot on net. That was good for him. But you go talk about the shots on net. It's 17-8 for the Calgary Flames are the shots. You're gonna laugh. That is just funny. What? Yeah. Yeah, I got you. 10-6 the hits for the Flames. 16-15 the face-offs for the Flames. So right there, guys, we choked a 12-4 advantage or 9-4 advantage in the face-off dot, and now trail 16-15. I guess if you want to see what's going on, that's what you wanna. That's what we want to see. Oh, there's a lost Leafs fan at the game tonight in Calgary. He's rocking the old Toronto Maple Leafs jersey. Oh, he's got. Oh no, He just did himself dirty. He's got Marner on the back. Jeez, none of those commercials play for you. Sounds good, Chewy. As the Toronto Maple Leafs will be in Calgary Thursday, December 12th. I mean, I might have to go check that out. Why wouldn't I, right? No, I'm kidding. Absolutely not. As here we go, Gaetan Haas gets into the face-off dot. He will actually win one, so we get even in the face-off dot. And now we are late as 7:45 to go in this second period. Oh my goodness. Down, come on. Sam Gagner, you got to get it going. Nope, they're not going to get it going. They're going to shoot that puck wide. Now somebody's got to get this puck out of the zone for the Oilers as Adam Larsson turns it over. My goodness, we are just not having a good go of this one. And looks like it's going to be touched down with a high stick. Heard Connor wanted to play. Yes, he did, but the team held him out, which I think is very wise, just to alleviate things a little bit, right? Don't want to try and make a mess where preseason doesn't require a mess. Leafs fans are all over the place, just like Yankees, Patriots, Lakers fans are in the U.S. and parts of Canada. Absolutely. And let's see. I think teams will have a harder time this year playing in Alberta. I think they will. Flames are going to be tough, and I think the Oilers are going to surprise people. A lot of nights. Not every night, but a lot of nights. And I'm hoping that's the truth. As Nygaard's going to get in there. He's going to try and get his stick in. Oh, Nygaard's. Oh, my goodness. I love him on the forecheck. It looks sloppy. It looks terrible. But sometimes he gets that puck loose, and it looks perfectly fine with me. It's back the other way. Goodness, guys. This game just has no flow. It is hard to call. As my goodness. There's just been nothing of substance for the Oilers offensively. 5-on-5, really, this game. A tough one with 6:49 to go in the second period. My back's season up right now. So I'm going to have to go stretch for sure. But there we go. Score. No. Nothing going there. Draisaitl takes it in front of the net. Now they're going to break that way to that way. Up the board. I want the confident Larsson back. He seems so bobbly. Larsson's been bobbly for about the past 2.5 years. And it's been rough. Like, I guess not the playoff year. So the past 2 years. Coming into this preseason included. I do not expect the Sharks will do this well. No, I don't expect the Sharks to be a good team unless Erik Karlsson really leads them somewhere. I mean, they got Brent Burns still, but I think things are going to turn in Sharkland this year. And Peter DeBoer's kind of been there and had too much success of late, so I think it's about time they step back. Vegas, who really knows what they're going to put up, and it's tough. You just don't know what you're going to get. Each year is a mixed bag of marbles, and you just pull until something makes sense at the end of the year. Sharks goaltender is uninvolving. Losing Pavs will be felt. That's right. That's who I was trying to remember they lost. They did lose Joe Pavelski, so we're going to find out what's going to be the difference. One goal. This is a different hockey game. Well, absolutely, jibber jabber. If we can go get ourselves a lead cutter, that'd be nice. But right now, the way this one's going, it's not working well. As Darnell Nurse will go across seam. Colby Cave tries to go around net. Can't put it on, and we're just not getting anything going here. Nothing of substance at all. And at some point, we got to set up an attack and get some pucks banged on net here because it's not working. Not putting much into this game. We're without 3 of our best players pretty much. That's fair, but you didn't think. Who scored the goals? It's been Toby Reeder and Milan Lucic for the Calgary Flames. That's not the best on their roster by far, I mean. It's Marcus Granlund out there. He's going to turn back. Gaetan Haas gets it, but I mean, yeah, sure, Calgary's putting out their best roster, but at some point the Oilers have to be able to set up an attack. You can't go 60 minutes and just say, oh, the Flames had better players, so we couldn't set up an attack. That's no excuse. You're playing a game for money. You got to go out there and prove yourself. Lageson's in there, shot on net, goes around and wide. Gaetan Haas goes in, doesn't get it going, so now turns back around. And the Flames pick up the puck because, well, we took it to the boards. Down around Ethan Bear. Okay, this is the one to watch. Without 3 players does make a difference. It does, but, like, sure. But, I don't know. The defense has been all right. Well, pretty good, actually. We haven't cost ourselves anything really defensively. And Mikko Koskinen's been good. It's just tough. what's breaking? Nope, something breaking in my ear. Oh, they're not even too busy on the phone. Too busy to watch the Jumbotron on the phone. There we go, the old couple. There we go, we're getting it going. Hat trick for Lucic tonight. What do you think? Wouldn't that be something? That'd be the way she goes. These guys aren't even... That guy looks actually really familiar. Why does that guy look familiar? And oh yeah, this kid's Snapchatting. He's too busy Snapchatting. There we go. That's somebody who actually wants to do it. And injuries and sickness play into every season. Professionals are expected to win. That's exactly. Just came here. I don't see Connor playing. No, he is not playing tonight. He is on the bench, well, in the press box actually for this one, because the Oilers chose to sit him out this evening, which is a good call in my mind, given the fact that we don't need anything crazy happening here in Calgary this evening. I'm going to check the old Cold Lake Ice game one more time.
Puck is held in there by Ryan Long.
Ooh, there we go. There we go. The audio looks good. The audio sounds good. Mr. Carter sounds good. We'll go join Carter Simpson in progress here after this third period wraps up a little later on. But right now we've got the second period we got to go wrap up and we'll be good to go. So let's see. Austin Zarnek, and we're good. Will you be streaming the Battle of Alberta game with your friend who's a Flames fan during the season? I'll have to see if I can get Shay in it, but Shay works a busy schedule. He works in the National Lacrosse League, so we'll have to see what I can steal him for. If Giro is playing and there is no real points on line, keep Dave off the ice, that's for sure. And finally wear a Leon jersey for Halloween. That's not a bad go. Especially that new one. Oh yeah. Makes Giro look bad too often and he doesn't like it. That's true. Mr. McDavid's burnt Mark Giro down once or twice. And thoughts on the Bakersfield game last night? Well, let me tell you, from what I saw on social media, there were 4 fights. Josh Curry, Anthony Peluso twice, and DJ Gams, Mr. Joseph Gambardella getting into one as well. So 4 fights. What was it? 8-3 between the Bakersfield Condors and Stockton Heat, in which the Condors won off of 2 goals from Kyler Yamamoto. Guys, that team is so stacked, so unreal. It's not even funny for this year. So it's going to be a great season for you guys down there in Bakersfield if you're watching tonight's stream. I must say, I'm a little bit jealous at caliber talent. You guys have an unreal amount. That's the crazy part about it. At least we're doing better than Tampa in the preseason. Well, we'll hopefully not have a reverse trend where Tampa does better in the regular season. Okay, let's continue that trend. As Draisaitl moves that puck out and turnover in the high slot, but thankfully it's not going to cost us. It's going to go all the way down the ice, and Jujhar Khaira is going to be there. Jujhar beating out a puck. That's what we like to see on the third line forecheck. It's going to be turned back, and now Manning to Archibald. Oh wait, that was Jujhar Khaira. They're just calling him Archibald because 15-16 looks good. Maybe they can break the win streak record this year. I don't know if it'll be a win streak record, but total wins could be broken. How do you get to watch the game? Jeremy, my man, give me a second. There you go. Click that link. It'll take you to the Oilers website. It'll load up the video. You hit play and you watch tonight's game live on EdmontonOilers.com along with the 40 of us that are in here right now. Jujhar Khaira is talking to someone, and it's going to be just icing. My goodness. Koskinen had to be careful there. We got 2:08 to go in this sleepy second period. I mean, for Flames fans, it's been exciting, but literally, even for the Flames, they scored 2 goals and boof, momentum died. Absolutely. And Lucic's goal was on the power play, might I add. 19-10 the shots on goal for the Calgary Flames, 12-7 the hits. And what's going on, Real Deal? What's going on? 18-17 the face-offs for the Calgary Flames, but there's a big face-off win for the Oilers, and they get it going. They almost got that one going right back of the net, but Kazian couldn't chance it. And what are your thoughts on the Oilers announcers on TV during the regular season? I love Kevin Quinn. We've been with Kevin Quinn for a long while. Louis Brusque for a long while as well. I know we've had Drew Remenda in there for a little bit. And of course, Gene Principe. Guys, that feels like home for me. When you watch an Oilers game and Gene Principe comes on air, then they cut to Kevin Quinn and Louis DeBrusque. It is just It is just what it is. There's Kazian getting in there with Frolik, and we got a little dust-up happening here. Darnell Nurse grabs a partner. Okay. Let's get rowdy, boys. Let's get rowdy. I mean, the Toronto Blue Jays get more rowdy every single game lately than the Oilers do with the Flames. What's going on? And I'm talking rowdy as in Rowdy Tellez hitting bombs for the Toronto Blue Jays. Love me some Rowdy Tellez, guys. Absolutely. No worries, Jeremy. Cheers. As Frolik will take a penalty with 1:25 to go. And ladies and gentlemen, this might just be... Ooh, he boarded Leon Draisaitl. Okay. And if there's a chance for Koskinen to improve his glove side, he should practice by switching hands. Ooh, that could be a chance. And Louis is best known as being Jake's dad and for being traded for mess. Well, what Louis should be best known for is these two things. If you've ever seen Louis DeBrusque in person, my goodness, his hands are triple the size of mine. It is scary. You imagine that coming at your face? My goodness, run. Run and panic and hide. Goodness. Guy like me, I'd be in a coffin 6 feet under the next day. As Jankowski out there penalty killing. We're going to see what he can do. And holy crap, 2-0 this game. We just need to set up an attack and score a goal. That's all I'm asking for. Set up an attack, score a goal, make peace with it. As here we go. Face-off chance here for the Oilers. We're going to get this one back. Gagne is not going to be able to get in there and win it. So there we go, down the ice. And Koskinen's not going to be able to come out and play that. So Darnell Nurse comes out and plays it. And he's going to start up and burn the Calgary defender. That's what we like to see. Up ice and in a hurry. Thomas Jurko is going to drop that back to Darnell Nurse. Across, and that's going to be down and around. And now switch off, and let's go Yurko at the point. He's going to shoot. Jason can't get it going. What's the top 3 lineup this season? Top 3 lineup would obviously be, I think, what it's... I can flash that in a second for you. Here, hold on, gotta watch the play. That's going to be a shot. Again, Darnell Nurse can't get that shot off, and the Oilers got 2 good cracks there, but... nothing coming of it with 33 seconds to go in this last fleeting minute of this second period. As that'll be shot around the boards. The Oilers are going to be up there to pick it up first, and they're going to force it to the slot. They're going to turn it over briefly. They're going to get it back. And up the boards, it's going to be there to Ethan Bear, who's out there on the power play now. And Larson's going to shoot and miss the net. I need to see Leon score. I need to see Ethan Bear score another goal. That's all I'd like to see. But we're not going to see that this period. 1 second beats off the clock, and we're done for now. 20-18 the face-offs now for the Calgary Flames. The Oilers got a whole 9 shots that period. Go figure, the magic number 9. And let's go... liking the movement on the PP. Well, it's just not generating enough, I guess you could say. However, that's the lineup right now as it sits for tonight's game. I did have the lineup for what the Oilers could look like this year, but unfortunately I don't know where that is. We'll turn that off, and what a second period that finds Toby Reeder and Milan Lucic scoring goals against the Edmonton Oilers in a preseason game. It is just what it is, I guess. Drya's going to be fine, I think. I hope so. Need to get rid of Larson. Well, one should hope, because he's really not bringing anything of value at this point. Not at all. So Travis Hamonic blocked a shot. I'd be interested to know what I should tell you. Block shots are 11-4 for the Calgary Flames. That is craziness. They've scored on 1 power play. And who do you think is going to make the team? I'm going to tell you who I think isn't going to make the team, and it's going to be one of Sheehan, Granlund, or Archibald. I really feel like one of them is going to be put on waivers. Then I think Gaetan Oss is going to be cut out, and with that, I think... who's the other guy? I think Patrick Russell or Colby Cave might not have a spot as well, but that's kind of not going. Yeah, so real deal. Mr. Lucic scored. And all for Larson, 1-for-1. Well, we need to stop dwelling on that and start figuring out what we can trade Larson for, because we need some ideas. Riddick, that's a hot goalie. He's crazy. You know what? He gets going. But streaky is the danger for them. So let's go 164 to go. And let me again check that Cold Lake Ice live stream, see if there's an update on what's going on there.
Glitch.
And
Tosif just couldn't quite hold the puck in the zone there.
2-1 for the Cold Lake Ice, ladies and gentlemen. That's huge for us. That's good to go. And which player would you prefer the Oilers get rid of? Obviously, my number one preference is Manning. Manning all the way. Manning is number one, and then you get rid of Larson or Russell. We should sue Shirley for crimes against humanity for what he did. Well, it's not to that level, but you definitely could use something against him. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to go grab some more water here in just a second, and we'll be rocking, we'll be rolling into the third period of play between the Calgary Flames and Edmonton Oilers this evening already. It doesn't seem like it's that late, but it is. I'll be right back. If I can find the mic, geez. Alright, let's get this underway here, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go. It's my man. What's going on, Vigo? What's going on, Vigo? It's the Cats taking over the Crimes tonight. And blew a great goal opportunity on his first attempt. Not a good sign. I think is what it is, right? Oh, a good old hockey game. So here we go. Lucic did score. Larson and Broberg for Travis Sanheim in a 4th round pick. You're giving up way too much for Travis Sanheim in a 4th round pick. How do you get the game, watch the game? It's all good, Jeremy. There's the link for you once again. Told the Oilers not to trade Luch. Well, scored 7% of his yearly quota exactly, and he wasted it in the preseason. So we'll be fine. It's a preseason goal, not a regular season game. We're good. We're good. Let's go. Hello, Zap. Let's get Zap up in here. Haven't seen him there. And with smoked meat, yes, I have Wolf Archer. So Zap, guys, Vigo would know. Zap is kind of the star of the show around here. I'm just a co-host half the time. Come on, Zap. Get up there. Get up there, girl. Jeez. Brutal. She's a handful. Alright. Let's get this going. Match. Let's go, and where are we at? We are at there. Vid quality is far better via Reddit versus Oilers site. Probably, but is what it is, I guess. Poutine double curd with bacon. Bacon is good. And here we go. We're on intermission. We're right back where we started. Go back to eat poutine and Timmy's. Yes, poutine and Timmy's. Winning up here in the north. Blame Toby. Well, yeah, we can blame Toby. And the thing is, he was also meant to kill penalties, and we did not do enough of killing penalties in the regular season last year, so that's why you can also blame him. I haven't played Madden in 4 years, Wilder, so it's tough. Thank you again. Sorry about that iPad glitch. It's all good, Jeremy. It's all good. As they've got me on Lucic here, I'm going to listen to what he has to say. Well, and that's exactly rugged. If Toby scored for the Oilers, we would be making the playoffs without a doubt. Let's go push the Zambonis to the mechanic, hopefully. Zap, what are you doing? You're just trolling around here. Goodness, kitty. Goodness. So let's go. California rolls are Canadian. Yes, that's, I believe I learned that last stream. Oh, Zapper. Oh, Zapper. Larson at third for Spurgeon. That's a deal. That's a deal. Yeah, Pusher. That's a deal. And Hawaiian Pizza is Canadian. Yes, it is. Oilers site for some reason really downgrade whatever video feed. I don't know what the deal is with it, but I stomach it. I watch it. It's good enough for me. But remember, the stream is actually coming via Flames TV this afternoon or evening or whatever the heck. Well, it's 8:45 at night. Basketball. Okay, you're just listing off Canadian facts there, Wolf Archer. And we're close. Not really. We're a long ways from the start of the next period, and that absolutely is daunting me right now. I'm not looking forward to a long wait to start the next period because, well, it's not going to be good. It's not going to be good. And I hope the Oilers come back with a 2-goal, 3-goal answer like they did the other night and start rocking it. I remember seeing the boys on the bus. It was Hard Knocks before Hard Knocks even aired. Okay, interesting. Keith Urban. It's going to be the halftime show at the Stampeders game? Oh, at the Grey Cup. Okay. Keith Urban is the halftime show at the Grey Cup. Ladies and gentlemen, I might have to go to the Grey Cup. Wichita Thunder fan here. Hopefully the defense will improve as the season goes on, but I'm not optimistic. Scott, you are the first admitted Wichita Thunder fan I have seen on Dolynny TV. I may have missed it before, but thank you for coming out and at least telling me I do have somebody somewhere that does follow the Wichita Thunder. And did I look outside? No, I will do that post game. I don't want to look and go. Is there light snowing right now? Yeah, there's light snow in Alberta right now. You betcha. It's a little rough. Grey Cup. Okay, Grey Cup Festival. Oh, okay, they're doing a whole festival out of it. I got it. They're talking about Saturdays during Roughneck games. Those Roughneck games look like a really good time. I mean, I love lacrosse, so it is what it is. Oh, Zapper. Why are you getting so much love today? And plus a tens of exclusive offers. Oh, Roughnecks. And ever been to Banff during the winter? Yes, I have. I've gone skiing at Lake Louise. I've actually done the Alberta cliche. I'm very proud of that. Or one of those mountains. I don't know which mountain it was. It was one of them. Don't bug me. But, yeah, good time. Guys, I'm just trying to make sure everything's running smooth here. I guess I didn't ask how the quality on my side of things is coming out. Is the quality on your guys' side of my stream good? I should be asking that right off the hop, but it is what it is. Oh yeah, I look fine. Okay, there we go. And Alberta has had crazy weather this year, having a very cool damn spring and summer to a wintry fall. Well, it just is Alberta. They're our favorite team, but we really miss Shane and others here. Do you think Starrett will get a handful of games with the Oilers? I really think Shane Starrett will get a couple games with the Oilers this year. I believe he really has a good chance to get it going. And Little Miss Bliss, welcome in. Welcome in. Yeah, Shane Starrett, I believe, well, he's third string goalie, so if the Oilers end up getting an injury to either Mike Smith or Mikko Koskinen, I'm sure you can count on seeing Mr. Shane Starrett in net for the Oilers once or twice this year for sure, especially if we're out of it. Try refreshing the stream. Refreshing what stream? My stream or your stream? So what are you saying? What are you saying? A misnote? There we go. Oh, okay. Quality looks much better now. What does the quality look so? That's like full HD. What the heck just happened? And Shry, welcome in. Oh, it's good. My goodness, this is like stepping into the real world here. When you go to Prince Edward Island, I think I got to venture out that way. Or if they trade costumes, that's a true point too, Brett. But remember, he's got clauses on his contract. Yeah, holy crap, that looks sharp. Looks really good all of a sudden. Let's see what we got going. Marion, welcome in. And Smith is injury prone, so there's a good chance that you'll see Starrett. That's the scary part, right? So we have two goalies that we're hoping to hold up. We'll play hard in the third period. We're hoping. We're hoping they will, but they haven't yet so far, and that's kind of the scary part about it. They need to really step up and get it going here. Let's see what we got. Is there anything special about Newfoundland? Oh yeah, Newfoundland's a weird, wacky, beautiful place, that's for sure. Freedom Mobile halftime show for the Grey Cup presented by Shaw. Man, that's such a mess. But Keith Urban is the halftime show. That's going to be alright. Who should we trade Koskinen for? I don't even want to start talking about a Koskinen trade because, guys, we need 2 goalies that are capable of going the distance. And Koskinen's about as good of a goalie as we'll find to do that at this point. And Luch is playing with Sam Bennett. Looks HD. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Oh, man. Brendan Parker just flubbed. And they've got the janitor. What the heck is going on here? This is brutal. The Growlers, maybe Edmonton will bring back Al Montoya. See, all right, we'll catch you, Scott. Come on, Zap. You don't need to be scratching. You don't need to scratch, girl. Come on. Get up here. All right, guys. Let's see. What do we got? Let me check that stream. Okay, they're talking about the puck. All right, we should be closing in. 12 people watching now. All right. Perfect. Good to go. And let Koskinen practice by I'm a right-handed archer and I'm thinking about switching left to improve my skill. That's interesting. Anyone else thinks the Leafs overpaid? The Leafs always overpaid. They overpaid Matthews, they overpaid Tavares, and they overpaid Marner. Really overpaid them all. And guys, we're just literally sitting here watching a Calgary Flames logo, 3-day logo spin on the screen. I don't know what we're trying to achieve here. And the days of Brodeur starting 70 to 75 games are a thing of past. You need 2 goalies to help a team be competitive during the season, or else you're in trouble. That's exactly what I'm saying. Look at Zap. Look at Zap. She's pretty cute. They overpaid. That's okay. Chewy, you're coming in with the same exact comment I am. I'm good. Good, I got back up there. Hey, Zap. Pretty cute girl you are. Oh God, touched my face with the cat, guys. I'm gonna start dying. It's the Flame stream. I know, Marion. I know it is, but like I don't know why they don't actually have content for the intermission or a clock on the intermission. I don't understand it. Beat the Leafs this season in at least 1 game. Yeah, the Leafs Oilers games this past year were quite rough. They were very rough, that's for sure. Stretch my jaw a little bit here. As my goodness, we are. I don't know, guys. These periods, the first and second went so fast, and then these intermissions sit here and drag out so much. All I want is just to get back to hockey, get this done, find out the result, figure out what I'm going to say, and then get the game review up and enjoy a night. What are the Leafs' weaknesses? Well, goaltending if Freddie Anderson's off, offense if they can't put it together, that kind of thing. And let's see here. Saw the Laine, Renton, and Connor contracts today, and God, Leafs why. That's exactly. Tough go. And your cats are cute. Yeah, Zap's quite the little cutie. I don't know what she's doing sitting at the door right now. What a coincidence. Lucic and Reader score well. Yeah, that seems to be about the way it goes. They've got a couple people on the Jumbotron. Everybody's enjoying their evening. Let's trade Benning in a third for Pesci. Man, if you could get that for Pesci, you'd be doing all right. Come on, Zapper. Zapper. Come on. Get up on my bed and stay up on my bed. You're a good girl when you peace out. Oh, goodness. It's going to be a long game. Tavares looked less to sign with the Leafs. Took less while. And that may be true, but still overpaid. My goodness. Like, if you're going to build a contender, you don't want to spend all your money on 3 guys. What's best case scenario for the Oilers? Second round of the playoffs sounds very good to me, Rugged. Wouldn't mind seeing the Leafs lose in the first round again, for sure. And making the playoffs. That's, well, I don't know. Just joined. How are the Oilers playing Nicholas? Well, if you aren't watching the game, let me get you watching the game right now. And goalie makes a big difference, absolutely. Then we'll get the wild card. I think the Oilers have a really good shot at finishing 4th. That's my kind of line I've been telling you guys. Finishing 4th in the Pacific, whether that be good enough for a playoff spot or not, is the question. Sens, you know what? The Sens could end up being that upstart kind of Vegas Golden Knights team from the other year and kind of scare a lot of people right away. Oh, Zapper. Oh, Zapper. You're loving scratches tonight, aren't you? Next, Talbot will just snipe next. Well, that's what we could be waiting for, eh? Talbot, or is Brendan Davidson playing tonight? If the Leafs lose in round 1 again, then Babcock will be out of a job. Leafs have to go further. That's true. It's 100% true, but I highly doubt that the Leafs don't get out of the first round as much as I'd like to see it going. Yes. What's the score? It's 2-0. I guess that's what I should get up because they're showing the period highlights. So right there, that's still glitched out. It'll fix itself in a minute. You guys know that is the way my scoreboard works. And Lucic tapped it home. Reader sniped one. My goodness, we didn't get much going. And Koskinen beat there. Brendan is down in the minors, and Talbot played last night 2 shutout periods. Okay, well maybe he'll start this one. They're talking about the Flames jerseys like they're new to Calgary Flames fans. That's weird. We'll make it then once we're in watch out. That's exactly all we got to do is make it in. Talbot or Koskinen, I'm taking my chance with Koskinen all day. I think the Oilers are too. Down that puck goes, and well, it's already out of play. I already feel like I'm gonna have to let Zap out right here. As what do we got? We gotta get ourselves a go here. We gotta get a goal and do something because we have not done much this game so far. A reminder, guys, the shots are 19-12 for the Calgary Flames. So nobody's putting the puck on net by a large margin, but still the Flames leading the shot column and up 2-0 kind of sucks for us as Oilers fans, let me tell you that much. Let's go into the box. There we go. A little bit. Trap it out. And Draisaitl turns over the puck, but thankfully we get it right back. And there's Chiasson there to chip it back around, and we should be getting going. Yurko's up there. What is the Oilers lineup? It looks like right now they've got Yurko, Chiasson, and Draisaitl as a top unit, but there's Gagne out there all of a sudden. He's going to shoot a puck on net, is what it is. And have you ever seen the video of Jim Rome attacked football on his show because he referred... I'm not sure, Willer. I'm not sure. I don't think so. So Nugent is the assistant captain? I'm hoping. I think so. Come on, Zap. You don't need to be scratching. You're good. Just go lay down. Go lay down. So there we go. Oh, Flame bites it. Flame bites it around. And now, okay, we're going back the other way. Zach Kassian looking to cut towards the net. And couldn't get the rebound. Ethan Bear poised. Gets in there. Cuts down a puck. That's a beautiful play by Ethan Bear to get in there and kind of stop a play coming back the other way dead before it starts coming back the other way. So that was a really good job by Bear. And he's going to go behind his own net. Cut back around. That's an NHL move right there. Up ice. Good up the middle pass. That's what you want to see. Hard pass, not a floater. And Zach Kassian's going to shoot and get absolutely robbed by the glove of David Riddick. Holy crap. Kassian's been robbed twice tonight. And David Riddick's doing good. Do you think Bear will make the team? Nicholas, I'm 100% that Bear has made this team. Zach Kassian picks that puck up. Absolutely rips it. And Riddick didn't know he had it, but he had to make it look good. And holy crap, wow. Okay, that's a tough one. Ethan Bear is a good defenseman. The Oilers trade Larson. Well, Larson, Benning, or Manning. I'm good with any of those three. Bear's hitting the tape, man. He is helping the breakout. Think it can continue? I think it absolutely can. There's no reason it shouldn't, right? If you can do it in the preseason, you should be able to do it at least in the beginning of the NHL. And could Shane lead us to our 6th cup? Shane Starrett? Ooh, very easily. Very easily. Let's come on now. There we go. Matt Benning. Down and around. He'll go back. And there's a breakout pass by Benning, but he can't hit Archibald. Larson for Brodin. Yeah, Jonas Brodin actually wouldn't be a bad defenseman to add to this team. As come on now. Gotta just get this puck deep and work the forecheck. Get a couple of greasy shots and bang one home. We need a breakaway and a penalty shot in the third. We just need a breakaway. Hey, Zap. Ouch. Ouch. Jeez. Brutal girl. Hey, don't be doing that. Prediction is 2022 or 2024. I think we end up winning a cup here before 2022. I have a strong feeling. Just with what we're building and how our prospects look. Should be traded to Detroit for a lower cap hit prospect. Well, possibly. And what do we got? Kitty McLeod. Kitty Mold. Oh yeah, Kitty Mold. And we're back on the penalty kill, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, Jeremy. I wouldn't say ever. There's many better than me, but there's many better defense. Better than Darnell Nurse as well in the defensive zone. Holy goodness. Darnell Nurse takes a bad tripping call. That's almost a knee. Probably was a knee. Can't trade Larson this offseason. Sure thing. We can definitely trade Larson this season. Just need to have somebody else struggling just as much as he is. Zap, stay up here. Stay up here. Go lay on my coat or something. This year, my unbiased opinion is Vegas or Dallas. I think Vegas is going to have a down year for some reason. They've just been too successful to start a new team. As there's a shot, Jujhar Khaira, or was that Josh Archibald? That was Archibald. Guys, 16:56 to go in this third period. Riley Sheehan going out there getting the job done, but can't get it working. And guys, we are having a tough go. What a way to end the game is more ridiculous. Shootout or opposition in an extra inning with a runner on second base to begin. I don't mind the shootout. I like the shootout. It's just there needs to be more little finite details to it, but it's hard to get going. Vegas doesn't have a captain. Is what it is. As there's a blast. Holy goodness. Matthew Tkachuk light into it. My goodness, that was a brutal one. But I still love the Oilers. I have my own YouTube channel. Jeremy, I'll have to check you out, buddy. And Michael Backlund is out with a lower body injury. You read that right. Michael Backlund out with an LBI. Oh, that's not good. I could go and score myself one of those hats. That'd be all right. Come on, the Flames have to get this going here. Back the other way for the Oilers to go score a goal. It's Gaetan Haas out on the penalty kill. Doing a great job. Oh my goodness, Gaetan Haas. That's how you pick up a puck in your feet. My goodness. That was beautiful. And now we need these guys to turn it around here at some point. 2-0. 49 seconds to go on the penalty kill. And then we just got to go score a goal within the next minute after getting off the penalty kill. And we could have an interesting game here. Back and say Canes or Bolts. I think Tampa Bay is obviously always going to be the favorite, but for some reason they just choke up in the playoffs. And I mean, you saw it against Columbus, right? It's 26 seconds because I'm... Oh, it's all good, Jeremy. It's all good. Your cat wants to hang out. She's a sweet cat, and she's like laying there rolling on the floor now. I don't know what's going on, but stoppage and play. Too many men against the Flames. Matthew Tkachuk calling it. And has a lame logo. It's way too simplistic. I like the Bolts logo, actually. It's very, very nice. Just almost needs to be two-toned, though. You know what I mean? Like an inside-outside logo color. So we'll have 4-on-4 for 15 seconds, and then we'll be good. Who'll get the cuts? I'm thinking Oss, Cave, Patrick Russell are the leading guys to get cut. With Bertisov cut, though, it makes the job easier, so we'll find out right away. But where are we talking? We're talking... Yeah, that's 6 Flames. That's 6 Flames right there as they cross the blue line, so it is what it is. And Draisaitl out there on the power play again is going to be a hungry team this year in the playoffs, calling it. Well, you should hope. They should be. They dang well should be. But here we go. 4-on-4 back the other way. The Flames are going to dump this one in and go on the attack. Not going to get anything generated, though. And Draisaitl is going to go around. And come on now. You got to get this going, boys. There you go. And 1:30. 1:30 to go in this second period. Holy crap, guys. Making me feel old here. As 1:22 now in this power play. Gagne picks it, or that's Chase on. Holy goodness, I can't even pay attention tonight. So sleepy. Gagne now has the puck. He'll cut back to, is that Thomas Jurko, who's seen a lot of power play time. And let's go. Let's go. We got to get this going. At some point, Jurko's going to get this across. Draisaitl's going to slap this on net. Again, it misses wide. And back, and nothing happening there. Oh no. Bad power play. Bad power play. I just need a stoppage in play here so that I can let the cat out. She's scratching at the door and I get very irritated very quickly. If you watch my videos, she very much so irritates me when she starts doing that. And let's see, back the other way. Flames on the attack, on the penalty kill. They're going to weave and dangle, but it's up and over the glass, and that is that. We got a stoppage in play. I'm just going to let the cat out quickly. Let's get this going. Be right back. Cat, you want to go? Go for it, girl. You obviously had to go get a drink of water or something. And there's the camera light going down. And 13:57 to go in this third period. So here we go, guys. A reminder: stick around right when the period ends, because I'm going to ship you over to another live stream while I get my game review up for this one, because that's what you want. You want to see my game review right as soon as it comes out, but I want to get you in another live stream enjoying Junior B hockey out of Cold Lake, Alberta this evening. So we'll get to that link in a few minutes here with 13:38 to go and 10 seconds left in this power play. And Larkin and Horvat, I'd love to see Horvat named captain. I mean, he's earned it in Vancouver for sure. Jeremy, that's awesome for you, buddy. Zach Kassian again robbed. He just can't get it going. And you think Tavares will be captain of the Leafs? I think it's going to end up being Matthews because it's dumb. As Larson flicks it up. And Jujar Kara down the ice. It just can't go. But I guess Matthews kind of had that screw up of his. So, is what it is. We'll find out. As Andrew McDonald, we go to a break, and now we go check things over one more time. And right there, bang, bang. Right there, bang, bang. How many hours away is Cold Lake from Edmonton? It is 3 hours away. 3.5, depending how you cut the travel. But it is what it is, right? We'll go play that. And Matthews, he's part. All right. Tyler Sea of Red trivia winner gets a jersey. Ooh, that's all right. Free jersey. You can never fight against that. Looking good there tonight. And Black Cloud. I'm not sure where you're going with that. As Usher Cam. What is this? Usher Cam? My goodness. Oh, she's got it going. She's got it going. Living Cali. Tavares is more of a complete player. Yeah, Tavares has also been in the league longer, right? And oh, this guy's breaking it down. He's breaking. Oh, there we go. There we go. Oh my goodness. This is some ridiculousness taking place in the Flames game now. Back all good. There's more knee slobber than dad jokes. All right. Holy goodness. These Usher cams are wild. Oh, okay. I'll give Flames credit for this. This is probably one of the best things they've done at their arena in a long time. Getting the Usher cam going. All right. Anyway, we need to get back to hockey here. Come on, enough of the Ushers. Let's get back to hockey. Thank you. Goodness. Puck's dropped. 13:01 to go in the second period. At least the Esks won. Well, that's good news. I did not know the Esks won. I'll take that as a positive tonight, and we'll try and get ourselves a victory here in the next 12 minutes. As there's Adam Larson cutting the zone. He's going to shoot the puck, and that's going to be steered into the corner. Have you met any Mexicans living in your area? Canada sure does love its multiculturalism. Yeah, I do. We had a couple Mexicans living in Cold Lake. And 2-0 with 12:38 to go in the third period. And let's see. Oh my goodness. I'm going to get this. Oh, man. Oh, hold on. Austin Zarnik took a nasty whack from Koskinen and Blake. At least the Riders won. Oh, goodness. We're not going down that battle territory, because I know what a lot of people in Cold Lake stand with those Riders. My brother stands with the Riders, and I'm not a fan of it. Come on now, we got to get this going at some point, boys. Like, this has just been too sleepy, boring. I don't even know what to talk about. And Jeremy, no, you're not. You're not. Here we go. Let's get this going. At some point, we got to score a goal. We're not about to get shut out 2-0 by the Calgary Flames in the final preseason game. I don't think so. I really don't think so. I mean, David Riddick's played a good game. The Flames defense kind of stymied us, but at some point we got to set up an attack. And Caleb, who scored? If you're not watching the game, Caleb, go watch the game. And, well, right now, it's been Lucic and Reeder, Caleb. It's been Reeder and Lucic. If you can believe it, I'll sit here and acknowledge you. Brutal. Yeah, Zach Kassian's been robbed several times. How have the on the bubble players played so far would be a good topic. Sleepy. I mean, Gaetan Haas had a good board play. Colby Caves hustled his feet. Thomas Jurko's been out there for a lot of important jobs, but isn't doing what it is. How about the Blackhawks? I don't even know what they did tonight. I have not paid attention to the Out of Town scoreboard tonight. All I've paid attention to this Oilers game so far. 11:40 to go, and then maybe we'll be out of our suffering. Who is a Canadian fan who isn't from Canada? That's a good question, Wolf Archer. Nuge for the Selkie. Nuge could very well win a couple of awards this year. Let's go. We gotta get this going. Come on, boys. Come on. Let's go. 11:16 to go, and the Flames are on the attack. They're firing pucks wide. This has just been a sloppy game. Bulls scored. What a coincidence. Yeah, that's exactly Cal. Love the Nuge. I don't think any Oilers fan could hate the Nuge. I really don't think you can. It's just un-Oiler fanish to do. And Mangiapane is going to take a, what's this penalty? Roughing, I believe. So 2 power play minutes for the Oilers. I told you we're not getting shut out. We gotta go get this. Kenny, I know it's preseason. But just given the fact that we've got so many guys looking for jobs, I'd just like to see something going out there. High stick, that's not a high stick. High stick is this, I'm pretty sure. Nuge at times gets taken for granted. He absolutely does. Okay, let's get this going. Let's go shoot this puck. And also not playing, he's not playing. Come on, Nurse. There's a drop pass. That'll be that's the play we got to go. Get the man biting. And that's an effective zone entry based on an old play that McClellan had drawn up for the Oilers way back when. Keep that in. Dry settle across. Let's go bang. There we go. We went to the net. Chason went to the net. Fell down and pushed the puck the wrong way. It's rough. And Caleb, we're not spamming tonight. We've had a good spam-free night. Keep it that way. Let's go. Dry settle. Come on now. You got to get this going. Banging around. Dry settle to Gagne. Back to dry settle. It's going to get past Jurko. No, Jurko's going to gather that up. Nice. Back. Come on, boys. I just want a goal. I just like celebrating goals on Dolynny TV. Aaron's all about the Canes. And there's a back door, but can't bury it as Jurko because the puck didn't come to him. And 49 seconds to go in this power play. 46, 45. Ethan Bear out there. Let's go. If we can get Ethan Bear another power play goal, I'd be dandy with it. I'd love it. Is Neil at least playing? Come on, we need the next Flame to score now. Neil ain't playing either. That's the weird part. Neil's off tonight. McDavid's off tonight. Nuge is off tonight. Pretty much everybody important's off tonight except for Draisaitl, who's just like, I just want to lead everybody. Nuge is something special. I met a Blues fan. Says he overrated and lacks consistency. I don't know. And how can you stream the Cold Lake game? Damn right, we just scored. I don't know what happened. I was talking about the Cold Lake game. Ladies and gentlemen, that is important for us. I think it was Gaetan Haas. I think Gaetan Haas just scored. Let's go. I'll get that link for you in a minute, but goodness sakes, let's go. Scores is right. all of a sudden, as Ethan Bear leads the breakout to Gaetan Haas, who goes back to Joachim Nygaard, and it's a tip play. Holy crap! Yes, go! Ethan Bear to Joachim Nygaard to Gaetan Haas, gets it going. That's an awesome goal, and there is life from 3 guys on the bubble. That's perfect for us. That's what I wanted to see, and that's huge. Cling, clang, rattle, rattle, bing, bang. That is for sure. The Oilers have scored a goal, and now Zach Kassian trying to start away with the puck. Good for him, man. You know what? Gaetan Haas, that's huge. Grinds it out and gets a goal. And Ethan Bear gets the assist. Good on Ethan Bear. And now Gaetan Haas trying to get another puck in there. I don't know why Adam Larsson's behind the net. Really confused why Adam Larsson's behind the net. Really confused why Adam Larsson's behind the net. But that's okay, as Joachim Nygaard, Kassian scores from Nygaard. Yes, sir. We are tied 2-2. Let's go. And I think Ethan Bear just got a second assist on that too. Let's go. Kassian finally gets it going. 2-2. Let's go. Nygaard, beauty of a play and a tip play by Kassian. He's going to score a lot of those this year playing on the top line. Woohoo. Let's get it going. That was a beautiful go from Zach Kassian and Joachim Nygaard with a beauty of a feed. Wow. Okay, what a quick change of events. Complete game-changing, ladies and gentlemen. Now we got the excitement. What's going on? Bear just won himself a job. I think so. My goodness, Blake. I mean, Kenny, I'm sorry for taking it serious, but that's huge to see those guys scoring, as that's huge for both of us going forward. And Bear getting it going. Just need a Kassian Lucic fight and the night's complete. I want Nurse and Lucic to tilly it up. I like Nurse versus Lucic. Nice turn of events. Wow. Okay, the Oilers B squad just came in and surprised Calgary all the heck. Joachim Nygaard, the only one to get the assist on the Zach Kassian goal as of right now. But Joachim Nygaard with 2 points, Ethan Bear with a point, and Gaetan Haas on the power play. You know, Leon Means lying? I did not know. Bear already had the job just for now. He cemented it hardcore. He did. He absolutely did. And Bear definitely should have a top 6 job. I think so. And which dogger? Oh, okay, Caleb, you're celebrating still. I'm a fan of both teams. That's awesome, Jeremy. And call me crazy, but I feel like Bear is one of our best D right now. He's solid. His passes are always perfect. We'll see what happens when he gets up to actual NHL game speed. But my goodness, it's good to know. Nygaard scored the first one. No, Haas scored the first one. Nygaard threw it on net, and Haas tipped it. Aaron, he tipped it. Flames took the L. What did I tell you about Nygaard? You just need to figure it out. And Bear and Nurse. I don't know if I'd pair Bear and Nurse together. I think it's Bear and Clefbaum, honestly. So yeah, the goals are credited Gaetan Haas and Mr. Zach Kassian at this point. As Fishing in the Dark, sing-along number 1. Friends in Low Places, sing-along number 2. Not bad choices so far. What's it going to be? Take on Me, sing-along number 3. Okay. Okay, so this is alright. You know what? 3 non-roster Oilers from last year factor into 2 goals. That's huge. Bear will be a solid developed prospect. Hasn't happened for a while. That's for sure. Nygaard or Haas, you know what? I think Haas might have just helped his case. And Nygaard's for sure making the team. So, got yourself a confused go for the Oilers contracts right now. And do you think, what's up there, Oils Freak? I don't know. Not much. This game is very important for some players because it shows the rest of the league that the Oilers have depth beyond McDavid, Nuge, Dry, and Nurse. Well, it does. And I think Bear's done a very excellent job. I can't say it any better. Ethan Bear came to camp, absolutely came in here with something to prove, said, no, this is my year, and absolutely did it. For 1 second, I came back to a 2-2 game. I know, it was crazy. Back-to-back goals like that. Wait, so do you think Clefbaum and Persson or Clefbaum and Bear? Nicholas, it'll be Clefbaum and Bear to start the season due to Persson's shoulder injury, and then we'll get it going. What am I doing? Caleb, no. And it's like the weather in Alberta, game just changed in 2 minutes. Oh, did it ever, right? And why did they put Bush in the AHL? He needs time to develop. He's 19, If we can develop him in the same way we've developed Ethan Bear, we're going to have a heck of a defensive prospect in him. And you win and lose as a team. That's exactly. It's time for Leon to activate God mode and go get ourselves a 3-2 lead. That'll be all right, as Thomas Yurko's going to turn that around. Not be able to get it anywhere. All we need is Zach Attack. Well, we got a Zach Attack goal to tie it, so now we need Leon Draisaitl to be the man tonight and get ourselves a goal. Larson Nurse. Oh yeah, Dry is right in the A. Okay, good on him. So that's going to be turned over. And now Draisaitl drops it. It's going to be shot by Manning. And it's going to be swallowed up by Riddick. And no need to rush Bouchard. Let him learn. That's exactly. All right, Caleb. I'm not sure what kind of weird thing you got going on here, so I'm going to leave it. Leon over Crosby? No, Leon over Malkin. Leon over Malkin. McDavid over Crosby. It's Brandon Manning. What a shot. Good shot. And I hope Yurko doesn't turn out like Ratty or Reader while we're hoping. There's a shot. And yes, Larson and Nurse are paired up tonight. Oh, Jeremy, I've already told you my response to that once. We'll go across, 6:40 to go, 2-2 in this game. Did Barney's death... What? No. Let's come on, we got to get this going. Shot on net. Nothing there. Will Manning make the team? That's the ultimate question at this point. If Manning makes this team, that really complicates the factors for a guy like Legason, Bear, and Pearson. But I think we know where we're going with the Pearson and Clefbaum pairing at this point. As, come on now, bending up. Can't turn over a puck here. We just need to get it in deep and go to work. 6 minutes to go. 6 minutes to go. Come on, Gaetan Haas across to Zach Kassian. Zach Kassian's going to work this puck. Tip it over. There's a good stick to keep it in. 7th D-man, absolutely. Come on, we got to get this going. We got to get this going at some point. Here we go. Down. Into our zone. I don't like that. I don't like it. And there's the shot. Yeah. Nope. I told you I didn't like it. And it is what it is. It is what it is. TJ Brody scores the goal. I don't know if that was maybe a... I don't know. That was rough. Pearson will make the team. I'm hoping he will. The Clefbaum, Larson, Nurse, Russell, Manning, Benning. I doubt that's the way we go. I think Pearson's in there and Bear's in there. That's wow. Oof. That's tough. Just absolutely rips it. No interference by Matthew Tkachuk. Oh, there's the goal-ahead goal. Oh my goodness. Toby Reeder gets another point. You got to be kidding me. So there's the shot. At least it wasn't his glove side. Yep. It's a rough go. And now, who scored another goal? TJ Brody, assisted by Toby Reeder. Did Reeder stay on the Flames? Yes, he did. He signed a contract. Oh my goodness, that sucks. Raybro, it is now a... Well, it is now 3-2 for the Calgary Flames. And Take On Me wins the track. Flames fans would like to hear. Koskinen just doesn't look as solid as Smith. Koskinen's had some tough pucks, but it is what it is. No, we're now going to the sing-along. My goodness, okay. I've been a part of this in Flames land before. It's one of the most awkward moments. At least it's preseason. That's exactly, it's preseason. Next thing you know, Reeder is getting the hat trick. Well, that could be, right? And what kind of contract? How much? $700K two-way deal for 1 year. That's it. And who scored what goals? Well, Kassian and Haas have the goals for the Oilers, and it's Lucic, Reeder, Brody for the Calgary Flames. Who would have thunk it? Koskinen is not as good as Smith. Well, you look at the resume of work, right? That's an easy statement. And let's see, I'm not mad. Win some, lose some. Yeah, that's exactly. We can't get too upset. And really glad we signed Smith. Yeah, he'll definitely take it good for us. And I don't think we've taken the L yet. We haven't lost this game quite yet. I wouldn't still be streaming if we lost this game. If Sheehan scores 12 to 15 goals, do we make the playoffs? I think the question is, does Joakim Nygard score 20? He's looking good tonight. Out of any person, I know, right? On TSN it's showing Reader scored. I don't know why it's showing Reader scored. It looked like, oh yeah, that's been changed to Toby Reader from TJ Brody. So Toby Reader has 2 goals tonight, and Lucic has the other. We're back to play. Got a Morgan Riley and Klingberg in an upper deck pack. That's all right. There you go, some hockey cards. Come on, now we got to get ourselves a goal here. 5:09 to go. We did it in 15 seconds before. Greatest Teacher's Failure. Last January was a great movie. Okay. And this is the Flames team. I think we may be missing a special player or two. Not sure. Yeah, we are definitely missing a special player or two. Bertisov was good, but he just didn't have a spot. We did not have a roster spot for him. That was the problem. And oof, Hanifin a good chance. And now, come on, we got to get this going. Draisaitl picks up the puck. He's going to dish it there to Chiasson. It's going to be dished back to Draisaitl. Draisaitl holds, waits, down the boards to Chiasson. Oh, he's just so weak on the boards. And Granlund's out there trying to press on this top line, get something going. Got a Flames games. I'm going to a game on January 2nd, and my birthday is on January 4th, so it's like a birthday. There you go, Jeremy. That's awesome. And that's Benning missing over top of the net for the 3rd time this game. Yes, you are, Ray, bro. And have you ever watched Star Wars? A little bit here and there. And has Lucic beat up McDavid? McDavid's not playing tonight, so how can he? Not all Flames roster players are playing, but a majority are. There are a few players that are out of the lineup too. Riddick's mask came off. And 200% increase in goal in the preseason. Well, actually it's an infinite from 0 to 2. And hockey gods being funny to the Oilers. Hockey gods are a funny, cruel, miserable thing. 4:05 to go. Lucic, Reader, am I hearing that right? You are, Ray, bro. So let's get this going here in a second. 55 of you now tuning in. Thank you so much for tuning in to Dolynny TV. I appreciate that. 4:05 to go, and the Oilers have won another face-off. Larson, and it'll be around the boards. Kazian's going to cut off the puck there. Smith was not with the, yeah, he's an alright goalie, but we need him to be better than last year for us if we want to have a chance to succeed. Oh, buddy. And Reader got more goals tonight than all of last season. Thanks, hockey gods. Blake, it is craziness. But at least for the Flames and Oilers rivalry, Michael Backlund has left the game with an injury, so that's good for us. Yes, Calgary Flames. Okay, yes, all right, sure, buddy, sure. Why is McDavid not playing tonight? We sat him out. Didn't need craziness happening in Calgary tonight. Matthew Tkachuk in the lineup, Giordano in the lineup. Don't need any BS taking place. And knowing Oilers, luck, Lucic will bounce back and Neil won't. Well, Neil's looked good so far in the preseason too, so let's not kid ourselves as Kazian starts it. And no, I don't think it's going to be. Last year was the Titanic all over again. Skaton Haas in there with Zach Kazian. They've had some go. And there's a good blast. Ooh, there's the Nygard, Kazian, Haas line. That's a weird look. But it's been effective tonight. That's your line that has the goals. And is RNH injured? No, he's not. He's just not playing again. We're resting people for October 2nd. And that's why Costin is going to need to improve, because we're overworking Smith. That's exactly, you can't overwork him, but that's why you have a 1A, 1B. The new Oilers Letestu, I wouldn't mind that. Hosby and the new Oilers Letestu, I mean, Letestu was legendary in his time in Oilers land. As Kazian, I'm not sure what Kazian was doing, kind of taking a night off there, getting to that puck. And now we've got a puck pressure from the Calgary Flames with 2:45 to go in this third period. 3-2 the score. Block shot. Darnell Nurse gets it going. Zach Kazian up the boards, and Thomas Jurko's not going to be able to get there, but the Calgary Flames are going to take it back, not for icing. Okay, guys. Oh my goodness, somebody just busted out a hip check. Holy goodness, I think Draisaitl just hip checked the guy. Yeah, Draisaitl just absolutely tanked, man. And now they're back the other way. They're going to flick this off, and there's the shot, and there's a good shot, but can't beat the goalie. Talbot was so terrible, and now we've got ourselves some chaos here with Alex Chiasson, Draisaitl in there. Oh my goodness, what's going on here? Holy goodness. What the heck am I saying? I don't know. And Edmonton is out shooting Calgary. Are they actually finally? Yes, we are now 26-24. Goodness, this game takes some weird momentum leaps. Okay, Gas, you're I'm gonna remove you. And do you see Neil with McDavid or RNH? I honestly, watching the highlights, see him fitting with RNH. I do too, fitting with RNH. Oh my goodness, what a hip check. Talbot at best is a tweener in the mold of Brian Elliott. Yeah, that's possible. Okay, Gas, you're you win it, sure, whatever. As my goodness, yeah, the Flames tried to take it out on Chiasson, but it is what it is. Oilers still need a real number D1. Well, Ethan Bear might just be that guy. That's the weird part. Ethan Bear may just be that guy at this point. There's the kid wearing the earpiece, and let's see, penalties? I don't know, Andre. I don't know if there's going to be penalties. As Flames fans trying to get loud right now. 100 decibels on the reader. Okay, not as loud as it normally gets in there. 2:05 to go in this one-goal game for the Calgary Flames and Edmonton Oilers. Oilers will evolve, mark my words, we're hoping. As Oilers have needed that number one D-man since Pronger. Well, that's exactly right. We just had him, and then he was gone within his season. Also need a number one goaltender. Well, we're hoping we find one this year in Koskinen, as he just molds and finds it. 1:41 to go, though. This one doesn't seem like we'll be fighting back, but that's what I said. Down, come on now. We got to get this going, boys. We got to get this going. There we go. Adam Larson up the boards. Draisaitl across. This is a great game now. It's evolved into a great game now that it was actually able to get some goals on the board. Played in the SHL last year. Yes, he did. He was also teaching in Sweden at the same time. He's a teacher, by the way. We need to work on Koskinen's glove. Well, he needs to work on it. We don't. He needs to. Sekiro is definitely the linchpin of the 16-17 season for sure, as there was a lot of great things about that 16-17 season. And put the battle back in Alberta. That's what we got to do. And let's go. We got ourselves timeout. Dave Tippett's trying to finish this. I don't know why you have Joachim Nygaard on the bench. I don't understand that. Well, lost that ability to win close games at that level. Man, that's the defense. You look at who was on the defense, the way it was rough. Empty net usually doesn't end well. I know it doesn't, but we're going to try and draw something up here and score a quick goal, take this one to overtime. As I miss Maroon too. Yeah, Maroon definitely had a big impact on the team as well. And I'm surprised that the Jets, they got it done. They had to get it done. Koskinen should be working with the goalie coach. Well, maybe we need a new goalie to coach. It's too early to pull the goalie. Never too early to pull the goalie, Andrew. You ever see Patrick Waugh coach in an NHL game? Let's go here. Let's go. Get this going. 53 seconds to go. Draisaitl. Can't keep that puck in, and now it's down the ice, and this one's going to be good. Monahan can't get it going. Everybody wants to see the Battle of Alberta in the playoffs again. I would love to see that again. I'd take Dwayne Rollison as our goalie coach, don't get me wrong. All the RFAs are finally signed, except Julius Honka. Julius Honka is not signed. Dang, man, come on. We need to get this going here. 26 seconds to go. Crash and bang, desperation time in Calgary tonight for the Oilers against the Flames. Bang on. It's going to go back to Ethan Bear. Come on, Ethan. You can't bobble that puck. He did, but he got it across, thankfully. And now bang on. Come on, Draisaitl's looking to set up Ethan Bear. That's going to crank. Oh, Bear flubs. Shoot that puck. 6 seconds to go. And ladies and gentlemen, the Calgary Flames take a 3-2 victory. So before you head out, what I want you to do right now, this link right now will take you to the Cold Lake Ice game. And I want you to go there. Watch the Cold Lake Ice game here. So ladies and gentlemen, hop over to that link. I want you to hop over to that link. I'll be in the chat right away as soon as, well, the game review wraps up and I can get in there. So let's go to youtube.com and let me punch in that link and let's go. Shut up. Let's go. Thanks for the stream. No worries, guys. Let's go get into the live stream on the Cold Lake Ice. And let's go there, guys. We will catch you in a few minutes' time in the live stream for the Cold Lake Ice. Go to that link. Again, guys, thank you so much for hanging out tonight. Appreciate it. I'm Tyson, this is Dolynny TV. I will catch you, as always, in the next one.